1.4K. Click that.
How do you set
Oh,
it to
we're on.
order?
Oh shit!
I don't
I've got to do my finger.
Thought I'd just drop us in, just randomly.
Yeah, right in the middle of everything.
Right in the
You
middle.
Bastard. You bastard.
Lol. Welcome all to Mimic Loaf, where we play D&D. We're currently going through a Spelljammers campaign. We are session 16, which is phenomenal. Very long time, boy. I should always... I keep saying I need to write this down. If you haven't already, jump onto our Instagram, onto our YouTube, onto our Facebook, and like all those things. I got people talking in the background, and I'm like just a little bit scared that they're talking to me.
Maybe you should just deal with it.
Yeah, maybe I should just have a teaspoon of cement and deal with it. Yeah, so welcome. Real quick, couple of announcements. So first off, if you haven't noticed already, we got some Easter eggs on the screen.
Good timing.
Happy Good Friday, everybody. There's also some channel point redemptions currently, new ones, that you can spawn some items on the screen. So feel free to do that at any point tonight. Next one is on the channel, we'll be doing a secondary thing every second Tuesday, which will start probably in 3 or 4 weeks' time. We are going to be playing Curse of Strahd. Few familiar faces. I will be running the games. Few familiar faces, few unfamiliar faces. And yeah, look forward to getting more information about that. Does anybody else have anything else, or we jump straight into recap?
Probably just letting people know that because of the storm, we may have some technical issues throughout the video. Just keeping that in mind.
Yeah, we almost.
Yeah, we all had red meat on Easter, so we're being smart.
Yeah.
My brother did, and then my power went out.
Yeah, this is divine wrath. This is divine.
So,
Having a meat lover's pizza right now.
The storm has already passed us, so I will still be available to sing the technical difficulty song.
That's what we want.
Lovely.
Unless I go down, in which case everything will go down.
Everything goes down.
True.
Yeah.
Cool. Sweet. So if nobody else has anything to add, we'll jump into recap. Jackson, if you want to take it away.
Sure. So, as always, as last week and next week shall be as well, this episode is sponsored by Stabby Joe and Co., our lovely friends over there. We have a special deal going on over there, a little under the table kind of little hustle. Use code MIMIC5 at checkout, and you get 5% off your order. So MIMIC5, MIMIC 5, the number 5 in checkout in the code section, and you get 5% off your order. I mean, look, it's free 5%. How could you say no? With so many amazing items to choose from, you're sure to find something you'll like, and just that 5% makes it all that sweeter. So yeah, once again, thanks to the wonderful friends over at Stabby Joe and Co. And without further ado, we will get into the recap. So it's quite a big one this week. A lot of talking happened last week. All right, so the session began with the party reeling from Vi's near-death experience as the party sat in the passenger's carriage of the train and reflected. As the party checked up on everyone, making sure they were all okay, Wheelie stated that they felt powerless in the literal sense. Charpok got to work searching the bandits' bodies, finding a symbol shaped like a splayed hand with the middle 2 fingers missing, like this. Zil asked Sol if he recognized the symbol at all, with Sol responding that he did not. The train then began to slow as it pulled into the Griswold mines, a mining operation run by Edward Griswold, funnily enough. As the party disembarked the train, they were greeted by Vimbria Stonehope, an icy woman who suffered no fools, unfortunately, for the party. She informed the party that she had worked directly with Griswold to run the mining operation and that they were to be staying at the Griswold storehouse, a warehouse that had been modified to serve as accommodation. As soon as Venos heard this, he marched off ahead of the party directly to the storehouse, intent on having a stiff drink and a warm bath. As the party caught up, they were met at the door by a butler by the name of, was it Gerald?
Yeah.
Or Gerald? Yeah. Gerald Thicklewinter III of the prestigious Thicklewinter family. As he clicked his fingers, three maids seemed to materialize out of nowhere and proceeded to show the party to their rooms. Upon arriving at their rooms, some party members were suspicious of the hospitality, while others reveled in it. Eventually, the party was called to dinner by Gerald, and the party reconvened in the dining hall, where Vimbria met them to tell them more about the real purpose that they were brought here. Edward Griswold believes that there is a mole in the mining camp who is feeding the bandits the information of when the shipments are leaving. Vimbria gave the party a list of suspects, which included Foric Brownaxe, the assistant quarrymaster, Cider Olquin, the supply master, Reeve O'Wayne, the training specialist, as well as Hayden, the owner of a small crystal shop within the mining operation. That night, while the party rested, Sol stayed outside of the rooms to stand guard. Sometime in the middle of the night, he heard the voices of two people as they entered the hallway of the storehouse. One voice seemingly said, "We didn't realize he would be staying guard," and the voices promptly left. Meanwhile, as the party was fast asleep, Guili was drawn to the crystalline structure to the south of the mining operation and went to investigate. There they found a pool of water surrounded by large crystals jutting out of the ground. Guili entered the water and emptied their mind, and they were struck by memories of their upbringing in the Feywild. Unbeknownst to Guili, Charpok had followed them and was watching this all happen. In the morning, Charpok approached Guili about what had happened last night, and he seemingly channeled someone from Guili's childhood while he was talking to them. Meanwhile, John headed to Hayden's crystal shop to try and have a new crystal made for Guili. While there, John inquired with Hayden in regards to anything he may have seen last night. Hayden responded by saying that he saw a figure in a metal mask heading towards the storehouse, but that is all. As this happened, the rest of the party went about asking the other persons of interest what they may know. Hoping to keep the questions subtle, Zill gently prodded Foric for any information before Sol told him that he did not recognize his voice as one of the ones that he heard last night. As they were about to leave, Vi chimed in by asking Foric if he knew anything about the leak. Foric, taking this as an insult, immediately ended the conversation. As the party went around asking the other persons of interest, they found that Foric had warned them in advance that they were investigating them about a potential leak in the operation. When they reached the last person to interview, Reeve, they pretty much had all the information they needed. However, Reeve revealed that Vimbria is a contentious figure around the operation, with not everyone trusting her completely. The session ended with the party preparing a plan to have Zill charm his way into Vimbria's chambers and search for any information that could be contained within there. End scene.
I'm gonna unmute my mic. Thank you for that, Jackson. So that was a long one. Take a breather.
Yes, I think that was the longest recap I've done. I need to wet my whistle.
Putting you to
Spawn
work.
some eggs.
Yeah.
Spawn an egg.
Cool. So after investigating and interrogating your suspects, you'll all come back to Griswold's storehouse to rest for the night. As you approach the outside of the warehouse turned mansion, you find Geralt waiting for you at the front. He kind of clears his throat as you guys approach, and he's like, "Hello all, welcome back. How was your day today?"
Relatively successful, thank you.
Did you happen to find the leak?
Unfortunately, no, we did not. Hopefully we'll have better luck tomorrow.
Fingers crossed. Anyway, Mistress Vimbria wishes to speak to you at some point tonight. Either now or when you are more than comfortable.
As in the party?
I believe so. She said her exact words were "that lot."
Yes.
So take that what you will.
Yes. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you for that, Gerald.
As always, master.
Cool.
Cool. You guys head to the inside of the warehouse where 3 more of those housemaids materialize out of nowhere. Happy to guide you wherever you'd like to go around the storehouse. Don't all speak at once.
Well, should we meet with Vimbria now? Do people want to meet with her now, or do we want to maybe have a bit of a rest?
If we're going to meet with Vimbria, at the very least, I need another cigar.
What time is it roughly?
It's late-ish afternoon. It's probably sitting at around like 6. The sun will be going down soon.
I turn to one of the maidens like, seeing as we have some time until we have dinner and everything, do you want to show me the kitchen, your meat supply?
Yes, of course. Follow me. And she heads off towards the kitchen.
I follow.
Sweet.
Do we want to meet with Vimbria right now? Is there any sort of business? I assume Charpok is going to be occupied for the rest of the night searching for meat.
I
Just
think
going
that
off
the,
past experience.
I think that the quicker we meet Vimbria, the quicker we don't have to be talking to Vimbria. So I would like to do it now.
I think, and in regards to our plan, I think it's better we meet with her earlier so that we have more time to prepare for the plan, as well as it doesn't seem as weird me going back so soon after we've just had the meeting.
Cool. So one of the maids leads you towards Vimbria's office. We'll cut over to Charpok in the kitchen. As you arrive in the kitchen, it is the exact same kitchen, same kind of layout as you saw. A couple of benches in the middle, the cooking areas around the side. It is all currently inanimate, and all the utensils are in the place that they need to be.
And where's the meat?
The maid kind of walks in towards a large, like a cold freezer, essentially. And she's like, right in here. And she kind of like gestures and bows towards the door.
So I open up the door.
Cool.
What do I see?
She pushes... No, I'm kidding. You just see a lot of food storage, man. So this is very much a cold room. So as you open the door... like a low fog from the change in temperature kind of comes out. You see a couple of large blocks of ice, and then a few crates full of various goods. There is currently a whole cow strung up on one of those meat hooks.
All right. And seeing all that, I turn to her and was like, surely with all this meat, you have a substantial amount of oil on hand.
I can definitely get you some oil if you so require.
At least a bottle full so I can carry on my waist somewhere. Strap it to my belt.
A flask, maybe, potentially?
I will see what I can do. And then she heads off. And
I walk in, then I take one big chunk out of the cow and I walk out and follow her.
Cool. She kind of leads you down like through to this little storage room that's just off the kitchen, and she hands you a small, like I guess canister of cooking oil.
Cool. Can I add that to my inventory?
Yeah, just as a custom item.
Oil
Specifically,
what
kind of oil?
It's cooking oil, so it's like.
Yeah, we were talking like olive oil, canola oil.
No, well, they don't have olive oil or
sunflower
oil. No, it's like animal fat oil, like.
Oh.
That's
yeah.
different.
Basically, what I want to use this for mechanically, Nathan, is a grease area.
Just use just do a flask of oil.
Cool.
Could be coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
If it's a grease area.
You can use coconut oil as lube.
Really good joke.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
My reaction to this information.
This is also an educational stream.
Yeah, with that, I'll rejoin the group.
Awesome. So Charpok rejoins you almost as you guys arrive at the door of. It's just a large closed door. The maid that kind of pointed you in this direction, took you this direction, kind of knocks and then steps away from the door, pointing towards for you guys to enter.
I will enter first.
Cool. You enter and you see quite a large office with large windows on the far end. There's a few bookshelves to the left-hand side. As you enter, you kind of almost tread on something and almost trip. You look down and it's a giant bear skin rug. Past that, you see 3 very nice chairs, a desk, like a large desk, and then an even bigger chair. You take it that this is probably Vimbria's office. Sitting in the chair currently is Vimbria, with her long hair to one side, her long red hair. She just kind of like looks up at you, at the lot of you, with like the blankest expression on her face.
I forgot to ask last session, I believe, or I just forgot. What race is Vimbria?
She is.
Isn't she like orc or something?
I had it here. No, she wasn't a orc.
I feel like I just forgot.
She was human.
Oh, human. Okay.
Yeah.
Hummy.
Yeah, Hummy.
Alright.
Hummy.
I just wanted to clarify for my notes. I've got written here, Vimbria equals human.
Cool. She kind of looks up at you lot with a blank expression and then just kind of goes, "So what did you find?"
Not much particularly. The people that we interviewed, or the people that we interviewed, were quite tight-lipped about details regarding any potential leaks or anything. Is John with us?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. And I would assume that John relayed the information that he saw in the masked guys.
Yeah, I mean, I talked to Sol first, but then once we had a spare time, I told everyone.
Okay. Cool. I'd just like to relay the information that that John found out from Hayden, like the fact that Hayden saw. Was it 1 masked man or 2 masked men in one in a metal mask? Okay. Yep. Relay that information to Vimbria.
Cool. She just kind of like nods a little bit and she's like, "Well, maybe they were tight-lipped because you insinuated that one of them was the leak."
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought everybody would have assumed that, there had to be a leak. I didn't mean to.
No matter.
Yes.
So, who is your prime suspect?
Right now, I believe Reeve is our prime suspect.
You see, at the mention of Reeve, she kind of like looks down with like a little bit of a snarl, and then she's like, "Do you have enough evidence to suspect that it is him?"
Not just yet. I believe the way that he acted when we were questioning him, he was. It seems suspicious to me. He was a little bit shifty. So he's our number 1 suspect as of now. But we don't have any information, or we don't have any evidence to base that on. I believe tomorrow's task will be following him, working out his schedule, unless you have access to his schedule.
Can you make a quick deception check for me?
I was wondering when you were gonna make me make a deception check. Just
No,
fucking
do it.
straight lying through my teeth.
Mhm.
Can I
Alright.
insight check Fimbria?
What are you trying to glean from her?
If she has like winced or reacted at all to us naming someone as sole suspects. It's
Apart
Yeah,
from
you
the
can do
last
a
one.
you can do a insight check.
Can I do one as well?
Sure. Charfo?
Oh yeah, okay.
Can I connect my mind to Zill and just asking is like, don't do that. It's obvious.
I don't know. I'm like
Hands down.
focusing really hard. Like,
It's like,
Staring straight at him, like, what?
are we saying to the pale bitch that we possibly will be setting up an ambush, or not?
could I, as a bonus action, the first time I'm ever going to use this, could I choose one creature where I can see within 30 feet of you? You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically with each other while you're within 4 miles of each other. The telepathic connection lasts for 5 minutes.
Sure.
I telepathically link my mind to Charpox and I respond and I say, no, I'm specifically lying to her so that she doesn't know that we suspect that it's her. She's the leak.
When the fuck did you do that?
When did I do what?
Exactly this, and I'm just rubbing my
We
brain.
talked about it.
There's just like this dead
5 minutes
silence in
ago.
the room, and Vimbria's just like,
But I'm just like making all the facial expressions as well. I'm like,
I'll just mentally be like, talk to her out loud. No, talk to her out loud. You're being weird.
Yes, we're being weird. Go talk to the fucking bitch.
what was
I
your
got him in
deception?
his head.
my deception was 17.
Okay, cool. What was your guys' insight?
17.
17. Okay, cool. Let me just-
10.
Cool. So, you definitely at the mention of Reeve, anger for a split second comes to her face, but then it just like relieves.
But it doesn't seem like she's hiding anything in particular.
And with that roll, unfortunately, you couldn't get anything.
I'm hoping that my deception roll was good enough. Okay, what's her reaction, or what does she say?
She then continues. She's like, right, well, I guess we shall call a meeting with all 4 of us. Yes.
All 4 of the like the fuck, what would they be called? Like
The ones
different
in charge. Yes.
yes, the different suspects.
Yes.
Why would we call a meeting?
Well, we need to rat this out. Yes.
Yes, but I feel like for the moment, I think we should keep it kind of on the down low. I think.
On the down low, you openly told everyone that.
Well, I know, but from here we can kind of.
Panic. If we
This
confront them together, they'll all panic.
this is just it is a time sensitive affair.
Of course.
Okay, perhaps you could give us one more day. And in that day, we will split up. We will tail each of these men. We will find out who the leak is.
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
I was gonna say the same thing. Could I assist him?
No, because you didn't say it.
Okay.
That is a big fat 8.
Okay, cool.
Fuck.
She just like whacks her hand on the table and she's like, there is no time to be holding.
Fuck.
I
Okay.
will make a meeting for tomorrow.
Okay.
Have
That's
your
fine.
evidence by
Meeting
then.
for tomorrow.
Okay. Meeting tomorrow. We'll get to work tonight. We'll see what kind of evidence we can scrounge together, and we'll go from there. We'll be. What time will the meeting? What time will you organize the meeting for?
How about dawn? Is that too early?
Yeah. What time do the lights come on around here?
Dawn.
Yeah, but like, you
Oh,
know.
How do
is
you
that-
know when dawn is?
It's around seven in the morning.
Maybe 9 o'clock would be just to give us a little bit of time. But it's also not so late in the day that you know, it feels like we're taking time out of the day.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck me.
Can I give him guidance?
No. Unless you're gonna touch him.
Oh baby, that's 26.
26, cool.
Zill on
she's
his
like-
silken tongue.
She just kind of like, you see her face shift slightly to the side and kind of give you like this side eye. It's definitely not. It's softer than her normal expression.
Oh,
And
fuck.
she's like, "We shall call it 9 then."
Okay. Thank you. We greatly appreciate it, and like I said, we will make sure that we have your evidence by 9 tomorrow.
She kind of nods slowly, and she's like, "Well, unless you have anything else to tell me." And she kind of like looks over the lot of you.
No, we are all good and hungry now. Can we go have some dinner?
You do what you like. And then she kind of like looks away from the group and just stands near the window, looking out in the window.
Well, this
Okay,
has been
cool.
as warm as it usually is, and I'm gonna make my leave.
As you say that, she flips you off.
I'm gonna flip her off back just over my shoulder.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
As we walk out in Zill's head, I know we said that maybe she's into you. Do you think we could maybe use that to like prolong the time that we have to get more information? Or you just like are really not down for helping the team like that?
Wow, okay.
Okay.
As you guys are leaving the room, you hear Vimbria speak up and kind of yell back to you. And she's like, "Don't be a stranger, Zil."
See, this is what I was talking about.
Okay. Once we leave her office,
Yeah.
I would like to just like talk to Ali, obviously not in the brain. And just be like, look. I want to talk to Ali using words, not mind.
Just keep talking. I'm listening.
So I would like to respond by saying, well, I find that Vimbria makes me profoundly
Boring.
uncomfortable.
She makes all of us.
What?
Yeah,
She's
she-
lost it already.
in the brain. She makes all of us.
mm,
Well, I think she makes all of us profoundly uncomfortable. I don't
yes.
want to speak for the group, but
I think for me it more so comes from the fact that she strikes me as a woman who will do what it takes to get what she wants, and if that thing happens to be me, that is a terrifying prospect.
Death by snooker
However,
it is.
yeah, her name is also vampire, so
However, I am willing to do what I must to help the party. I think that I can potentially persuade her to give us more time to gather evidence, or, well, as we sort of decided on, I would be heading into her office to try.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days?
are we back at
Depending.
yet?
Okay.
I-
No, you guys
I'm
are like
still
walking
mentally-
through the hallways.
I'm still mentally connected to Charbok, and I want to say.
So Zil, depending on your talents, you're telling me this meeting could be at like 9:05 instead of 9 o'clock?
905, I think it's pushing it a little bit, alright? Like, God, I'm not I'm not a magician. Well, actually, I am, but...
Ooh, what those
I'm a
magic
sorcerer.
fingers do.
well, actually, I'm a sorcerer. Sorcerers and wizards are different, actually. So, yes, I just basically want to convey that it makes me uncomfortable, but I will do it because I know that
You'll
it
take
will
one
help
for
the
the
party. I'll
team.
take one for the team. I'm more than happy to take one for the team. And
As we get
I
back.
yeah. Oh,
No,
okay.
no, you go.
Okay, I was just gonna say that, like, as per my last email, as per the plan we discussed last session, how I would be meeting with Vimbria that night to try and get some information from her and her office and see if it's actually her. She's the one who's the leak. I will be heading in there, so I can also potentially, hopefully, if I don't find any conclusive evidence, I can potentially use my charms to get the time of the meeting pushed back a bit more.
I'll
As we
connect
get to
to.
our room. Oh, sorry.
All right. I'll connect to
Okay.
everyone's heads, and I'll be like, "So, can we eat while we discuss the plan and what exactly we're doing and everyone's plan? And also, you need to have a good carb load before you have a long exercise session."
Okay, as we get to the room, I'll say to Zil, alright, you show me these charms. Show me how they work. Show me what you can do. You can just pretend. You don't have to actually do
Well,
it.
I mean, but like, I'm thinking about how Zil would
It's an
react to
imaginary
this.
game.
I think that Zil would be, like, oblivious enough to just be like, yeah, sure, like, okay, like, you know. He kind of does, like, he gives the blue steel, like, the smolder, like, the...
This isn't
That's the
doing much
smolder.
for me, and I'm in.
Can I roll, can I
not
roll
doing it.
for,
Yeah, do a performance check.
Oh, performance is the one I'm not proficient with.
So Ali has a wisdom save. No, she automatically fails.
No.
That's a natural 20 for a 24.
Why are
I'm
you
like-
looking at me?
I'm
He
like
is
full, like,
smoldering.
end of Zoolander when he turns, what, which way is he
Blue
can't turn? He
still.
can't
You
turn.
can't turn left.
He can't turn, like, no, he turns left and he's like, just does the smolder. Yeah.
You almost swear you see this magical aura just like emanate from his body as he does it.
I'll just okay, that was pretty good. And then around and leave him alone. Scared.
I'm like mid pout, and I'm like, where are you going?
Roll on the wild magic table?
Roll on the horny magic table.
Cool. Easy. So you guys head to the bedrooms.
No, we're going to eat dinner.
Oh, so you're going to the dinner hall?
Yeah, I mean,
We want to
yeah.
discuss our plan.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Cool. So you arrive at the dinner hall. It is currently empty. There are no plates set. As you arrive, one of those maids pops out of nowhere and it's like, "I'm sorry, we weren't expecting you. Please give us a few moments and we shall set the table for you."
That's all right. Two things. One, everything that we say in this room does not leave this room. Understood?
Understood.
And two, bring me that cow you showed me earlier.
Can do, master. And then, within a couple of minutes, plates and dining sets and candles are put out onto the table, creating this really nice atmosphere. You guys are left alone by the maids. Yes, Azoth?
As the maid's leaving, I just ask, like, "Hey, can I get some of that bubbly, fuzzy drink that you brought last time?"
Of course. Anybody else would like anything else?
Yes. You're
John was
muted, by
first.
the way, Geordie.
I too would like the bubbly, fuzzy drink.
What was that? Ice cream, pancakes, and ice cream. Okay. Yes, John?
I'm going to go up to Charpok and just whisper in his ear, Charpok, could you just relay something for me? Maybe this would be a good opportunity for us to possibly set some misinformation. The maids were not aware of the intruders coming in, but I believe that maybe there was some foul play. maybe we could set some trap to see if maybe they follow through, and then that might allow us to narrow things down. If you could relay that information to the rest of the party, maybe that's something we could discuss.
So what are you exactly suggesting? I relay information to the party about what?
Maybe we set out some false... I don't know if I'd talk about our plans openly here, because I don't think I trust the people in the building. But maybe we could set some false information here at the table and talk about it loudly, and maybe that might tell us that there is a mole in the building, whether it could be the maids or, something else.
I see. Don't want to say this part out loud. Okay, got it. I connect everyone's minds. And I was like, alright. So, just a thought from John here. We give some false information about our plan, and then if anyone's listening in, we know there's a mole in the building. And then we have a proper plan, a real plan.
I would.
Maybe we can
just
pass
like
notes or
to
something,
point
I don't
out
know.
That I'm saying this out loud, by the way. I would just like to point out we already know someone is in the building.
But do you know if they're the bad ones?
They let in the bad one.
They let in. Or maybe the maids just let them in. The maids just serve whoever.
Yeah,
Can
well,
I just quickly as well? So the maids are gone, right?
Yes. At this point, they've gone. I'm not having them hang around just looking at you all as you guys have a mental conversation.
I would like, well, nonetheless, I would like to, just try and sense whether or not there's sort of like, because I assume there's like magic the way they just apparate. I'd like to try and detect whether there's any sort of like magic in the room, anything like feels off. Are they still watching us sort of vibes?
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay. That is a 17.
This place is definitely magical. You can feel just that aura of magic in the air.
I just want to pass that on. That this whole place is magic. It doesn't just feel like the maids. And I'm not sure whether thinking that the maids would just let someone in is good enough. What if what's the waiter's name? The main guy?
Gerald.
I feel as if we should probably keep an eye on Gerald too. We don't know what type of riffraff he let in. He let us in after all.
Can I detect magic to see if there's any magical traps or listening devices or anything?
Yeah. So as you cast detect magic, multiple pings go off. Obviously, all of the pings on your friends, and then as you look around, it just almost as if the air in here permeates magic. There's no other pings other than the air and then your friends.
Do I get a sense this is equivalent to a wizard's tower or something?
Somewhat, yes. There is some sort of enchantment on this building.
The whole place is enchanted. It's the actual place is magic. So, yeah. Kind of how wizards have their towers and stuff. I kind of get that kind of vibe.
What kind of magic gives off that essence in the air? I don't get it.
Can I summon the maid girls again?
How are you summoning them?
Summon the maid.
Just calling them.
As Azoth claps, one of them appears from the doorway. You called?
Oh. Thank you. Yes. I was just wondering. Is there magic on this place?
Yes, there is. In fact, there is protective enchantments as well as us. We are enchanted.
You are enchanted in which, if it's not too rude of me, enchanted in what way?
Deep in the underground, underneath where the foundations of this storehouse lives, there is a giant crystal. That crystal allows us to summon, or allows our masters to summon us whenever they need.
So you are just an apparition or a...
What's that?
Correct. We don't technically exist.
Crystal. That's at the building.
What was that? Whereabouts in the building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite deep. It is hidden. I don't even know the exact location of it, unfortunately.
I clap again.
Another one appears.
Oh my god.
And she
okay,
like bows and she's like, "Yes, how may I help?"
Oh, I didn't think the rest of this through. Does anybody want anything?
Could you bring Master Gerald to us?
Certainly. He may be asleep, but we can definitely wake him. Excuse us one moment. They both like bow in tandem and leave the room.
He's a real boy then.
My hands up like I'm gonna clap again, but I'm hesitating.
Can I slap the back of Azoth's hand?
Sure.
Would that make them good?
One of the maids appears out of nowhere and is like, "Yes, master. How may I help?"
I'm
I just
sorry,
need
that
to
was like an
know.
accident.
Did you like walk halfway up the hallway and then have to come back, or is this someone brand new?
We don't walk. We only give the appearance of walking.
That's good. It would be weird if you didn't do that.
Hold on. Let's test this. I clap both my hands.
Two maids
dear
come out
God.
of nowhere, and both bow in unison and be like, "How can we help you today?"
Oh my god, they multiply!
Can you show us your true form?
They all turn completely transparent.
So
Wow.
glad you didn't do some, like, cosmic horror angel shit right now.
6 mouths just come out of nowhere.
Just
I
nothing
grab-
but eyes.
Yeah.
I grab Venos by the arm and try to like just force high five a clap with Venos' hand.
A fourth one
I'm
comes
just gonna,
out of nowhere.
I'm just gonna let it
Oh my
happen.
god.
Well,
You
this
called
is-
master?
This is very impressive.
Wildfire spirit appears.
I wanna slap someone on the back and see if it makes another one appear.
It does not.
Damn.
As you're doing that, Geralt walks into the room and he's like, "You called for me, masters. I see
I
you
do
are
not know
playing with the maids. Shall I leave you with it?"
Okay, so I don't know if are you the maid's master? Are you summoning these maids? Are you the?
I am
are you
not,
the?
unfortunately. I
So-
am just the head
Ew.
of.
Okay.
Alright.
The hell?
Dirty old man.
So,
No head.
we've been chatting to the maids, and the maids have told us that there is some sort of crystal deep beneath the castle. I would very much like to see the crystal. However, the maids do not know where it is, and I have a suspicion that you might know.
Unfortunately, sir, only Master Edward Griswold himself knows where the jewel is. I'd like to just take a quick sidebar from that and say thank you so much,
Thank
Death
you.
Knell Zero,
Thank
for the
you.
3
Thank you.
gifted subs.
Always
Appreciate
gotta be bloody
you.
number one. Always gotta be number one.
An
Yeah,
absolute
always
unit.
gotta be that number one.
Yep.
Dicky Needles rises again. Yeah, and he says that to you.
Do we have a Dicky Needles rises again?
Yeah,
Um,
Dicky Noodles rises again. Here lies Dicky Needles.
Okay, thank you, Geralt. I will think about this.
Anything else I can do for you, sir?
Can you ensure that we are not heard in this room?
I could close the doors.
That is enough.
He kind of gets up and shuts the doors, and he's like, you hear from the other side, "Is this good enough?
Can you hear me?
What?"
I mean,
That's a
Chopper
trick question. He
considering...
can hear my head.
Yeah, he's like,
Considering you don't speak out loud.
yeah, you just hear him go, Yes, I can still hear you. Muffled from slightly behind the door.
Is he
We
yelling?
can't trust him.
He is yelling.
Okay, cool. I would like to bonus action once again using my telepathic speech, telepathically speak to Charpok,
Yep.
and I would like to say, this plan that we have for tonight, I would like you to relay it to everyone else as you can link with more than one, mentally link with more than one creature.
Brain talk.
He can brain
Well,
talk with
just-
more than one creature.
Obviously, I'm not going to repeat it in my character's voice, word for word. So whatever he says, everyone else hears.
Yeah. So basically, the plan is I will charm my way into Vimbria's office, and basically try and do some good old fashioned spy work and find any form of evidence that links her to the leaks of the schedules to the bandits. And if I don't find anything, I will. How can I contact the party? Shit.
I'll text you.
If I don't find anything, then I'll leave as soon as possible. I'll leave as soon as possible to. Actually, no, I can cast sending, so I'll just cast sending to let someone know. If I can't find anything, and then the party should send someone out to tail or like sneak into the residences of the other 3 people who were suspects, to see if we can find anything there.
So
you
just
cast-
so I know. Sorry, you go.
Oh, could you cast? How far does sending go?
Sending is like unlimited range, I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna say, could you sending Edward and ask about the crystal? And are the bad guys after the crystal? The crystal seems very important.
Which the crystal underneath the thing.
Yeah.
The creature. So, would I be
Could
considered?
ask him how much he trusts Vimbria too?
I mean,
Well, I was gonna ask, would I be considered familiar with Edward
Yes.
Griswold?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I could potentially, but I think our goal now is to just find the source of the leak. It's not so much what the bandits are after, but what the actual who is leaking the information itself. That's what our goal is as of now.
Yeah, realistically, we find out who's leaking the information. Then we find out where the bandits are being, like, holding out or
Exactly.
something.
and then we
Exactly.
find the crystal that is clearly worth a lot of money.
I mean, I think all the
Well,
crystals are here.
I think on my hierarchy of needs right now, finding the crystal
Mas-
is the
Maslow
big
would be
base of the
proud.
pyramid.
Heard none
That
of
didn't
that.
come through.
Yeah, that was like broken.
What's that? You didn't hear her?
No, not at
No.
all.
She was asking you that maybe it could help Gwilly.
The crystal.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah. Well, like I said, I think because we have the meeting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, if I'm not able to push it back any further, I think that our number one goal is actually having a suspect in mind and some form of evidence that can back it up.
So,
If we are possibly, if we are attacked again tonight, which we are assuming that we will be, I'm saying this relatively quietly, maybe we could aim to keep one alive for interrogation.
perfect.
Good plan. Good plan. Cool. So,
Captain,
everyone's-
if one of us are to sneak out, do we want to go in a group of, like, 4, 2, 1? What do you think?
I think that. Yeah, Ollie.
Well, if we split up, I can connect to. Oh, I didn't read this properly. I can connect to 1 or 2 people and speak to them telepathically for a certain amount of time.
I was also going to say that I would say that we would go as like singles, so individually. I was recommending that Charpok, Ali, and John be the ones to go investigate, as I believe that you three are the stealthiest members of the party.
As you say that, I'm just going to teleport behind you and say, "Did you forget about me?"
How stealthy was that? You just went poof.
Don't forget to mark that off.
Yeah.
Can't do it again.
Honestly, Venos, I think having you as someone who stays back here is where I think you belong, because you can dish out some pretty heavy damage, and if we do get
Look.
attacked, I would like to have you by my side.
I'm a master of stealth and a master of muscle. I see. I get it.
Roll my eyes at him.
Yes, John.
Vi's got a.
Conjure Orion and send him out and scope through him and get him to contact me if there's any so we can have forewarning of an attack.
That's a good idea,
Oh.
actually.
Yeah, how far away can he be from you while you still communicate?
I can look into him a little bit, but there is a range on it. Let me check.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. He doesn't have to be that far away.
It could just be just
Down the
posted
hall.
up, in the courtyard outside
Yeah.
the house.
Would also like to remind people that Charpok has consistently pointed out that animals here are incredibly strange.
I've seen one, and I don't think that was a real one.
I think that if Orion is an owl, is he not? Yes. I think being able to suitably stay hidden, somewhere, say perched on the roof of the storehouse, I don't think people are going to be climbing up there or looking up there, to be honest, because the bonus of not having any birds is that no one ever looks up for birds.
Okay,
Touche.
just so I get this straight. We're setting up an ambush, but we're also sending people out to investigate.
So, the plan is, if I do not find anything in Vimbria's quarters or her office,
Her sex dungeon, yes.
yes. Zilch kind of like clams up and kind of shudders at the thought. I think that
So you can see.
3 people should head out and investigate the people that are left on the suspect list, just to find some form of evidence before we go to the meeting tomorrow. The rest of the party will stay at the hotel and prepare themselves for something that may happen, if anything were to happen.
Okay.
Excellent. So you're going to Vimbriel's room, yes?
Yes, yeah, I am.
I'm going to clap.
A maid comes out of nowhere. How can I help you today?
I was wondering if you had any coconut oil.
We can definitely get some, yes. How much would you be
Thank you.
requiring?
Just a small jar, maybe?
An ounce.
An
Okay,
ounce?
bear with me 1 second. She disappears, leaving from the room.
I go to put my hand up to stop her, and she disappears, and I'm like, oh,
No, you go to put your hand up and stop her, and she spins on the spot. Even though she wasn't even looking.
Yes,
how may I help?
I have a question. Do you guys, considering this is a storage facility, you guys wouldn't happen to have any healing supplies here? Healing potions, even some healing herbs would be sufficient.
Those are strictly kept by Mistress Vimbria herself.
Hey guys, don't worry, I'm on it.
Unfortunately,
You
without
will
her
be calling her
clearance,
mistress
I cannot give out said supplies.
Okay. DM question.
Yes.
So I know I made a potion and gave it to Vi when we tried to revive her. You're not going to give that back to me, are you?
No.
Okay. I was just going to say, I still got 1 vial of MGL on me.
Yeah.
So, I can still make one.
Yeah. Cool. Yes, Zil.
Oh no!
Frozen.
Oh, no.
Convenient.
Convenient.
Vial.
Oh wait, wrong head.
Frozen. I just came back and everyone was like, I would like to clap my hands.
One of the maids appears. How may I help you
Apple.
today?
Could you please secure me a set of fine clothes and also show me where the baths are?
Right away. Please follow me.
As he walks past, Soul hits him on the back and casts guidance.
Thank God. I need all the help I can get.
She takes you to the baths. Just as you're leaving, entering into the room is a giant cow on a spit, on a large silver platter. There seems to be a bite taken out of it, however. It's placed on the table in front of you. So is pancakes and ice cream on the table in front of you. And to you, Venos, one of them brings a small vial of coconut oil.
Oh no! That's not for me. That's for my friend Zil.
Oh, okay. We will take it to him post haste.
Thank you so much.
Zil, you're led down a series of hallways to the bath area. As you come in, there is a nice, luxurious copper bath full to the brim of nice, steamy water. Sitting on a chair next to it is a set of fine clothing.
Okay. I rub-a-dub, scrub up. You know,
Before you
myself.
jump in, one of the maids is like, "Do you require any assistance?"
Yes.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Okay.
Still blushes very heavily.
And then you see another maid appear with a vial of coconut oil, and she comes in and places it on the chair, and then they both leave together.
Does it have like a spray on top so
Yeah,
you can quick
yeah,
access?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So like a.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. So Zill's just, scrubbing up, preparing to look his best.
Preparing to look his best. Cool. The rest of you leave to go towards the bedrooms? Yes, Sharplock?
DM question, how big is this warehouse, like in feet, roughly?
It's
Is it
quite
bigger
large.
all the way around? Bigger than 120 all around?
Yes, yeah, easily.
If I was to post up out front, above like the doorway, I'm assuming this is like a 2-story place and
Yeah.
I'm like on the roof,
Yep.
would I be in contact or telepathic range of the rest of the party?
Barely.
Well, I can sitting next to you.
I heard 1 syllable.
I can have Orion sitting next to you.
You can have Orion sitting next to you.
Yes, but Orion only is 100 feet, I looked it up. Only has 100 feet and I have 120, so...
Yeah, it's 100 feet that she can see, but she can give them a job and they can relay the information back when they come back within range. So they can venture out on their own, get the information, and then come back and relay it back to Vi.
Well, I don't need any more time in the sleeping chambers or anything, so I'll just go up, climb up, take as much time as possible, and then I'll test that out to see how close I can get. And then, Ali,
There's some stuff
and
that I wanted to say, but you go first.
I can connect to 3 people for between 1 to 6 hours for 1 mile.
I was going to ask, how many times can you use that?
Once per long rest.
Okay, because
Yeah.
I was going to say, Charpok, you can post up. Oh, actually, no, then...
No, that works. Ali can just
No,
telepathically
but I was going to
communicate with
say... But the only thing is, I was hoping to save that, because you can telepathically link with... Oh, wait, no, that works with 3 creatures, was it?
3.
Mhm.
3.
Okay, so me, Charpok, and John. Because you
and
three
then-
are going to be the ones who are going out, and also
Yeah.
that means I don't
Where are
have to
my
waste a
dice?
spell slot casting sending.
Yeah, this is a different thing. Let me just get my dice. There they are. And I'll tell you how long we're connected for. I'm gonna cast it right before we all split, so
Okay.
we get the
Cool.
max time out of it. For 4 hours.
Okay.
Cool. So you guys head to the rooms, which I'll bring up the map. And delete Zil because he's currently not there. Feel free to move howabouts you would like. And if there's anything else, we'll jump back to you guys in just a second.
I'm not even there.
Who was
You
that?
deserve to be there.
I'm not even there.
Yeah,
That's
you are.
alright. I don't need to be.
Oh,
Where am
okay.
I?
You're not there. Okay, cool.
Oh wait, no, I am there. Oh wait, yeah.
I would just like to start investigating the suits of armor, like pulling on their arms and weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
Just to see if it opens anything secret, as well as like the flower pots. Like all of these tables are too suspicious.
Okay. Make
I
an
wanna-
investigation check.
This sounds ominously familiar. Hey, random object on map. Let's search it.
Search it. That is a 18.
18, cool. So you come up, most of these are normal until you get to the one table. Underneath it, you find a bit of gum.
Ah. Can I chew it?
Is it gum?
It is already chewed, so you can
But I'm
definitely
gonna
chew
chew
it. It has lost
gonna
its
chew it.
flavor. I
Ew.
need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Can he?
You're a grub. That's
Can he
disgusting.
attune to it?
Oh, shut up.
So that is a 16.
16, cool. Yeah, it's definitely lost its flavor. It's still, it's hard to begin with, but as you chew it, it gets a little bit easier, and you can definitely continue chewing it.
I'm just gonna stick it back to the bottom of that table,
Cool.
Just for later.
just for later.
Just for later.
Yeah, that for later.
Sweet. Zil, after your scrub-a-dub-dub in the tub, you get all dressed up in your fine clothings, and you head towards the bedroom of Vimbria. No?
I head towards the office of Vimbria, thank you.
Okay. So you head towards the office of Vimbria. You reach it back to where you guys saw her originally, and the door is closed.
I knock on the door.
You knock. Probably about 5 minutes goes by, and there is no response.
Okay. Would I know where her room is?
You would not.
Oh, okay.
One of the maids comes out of anywhere and is anywhere. Comes out of anywhere.
Comes out of anywhere.
Nowhere. From around the corner, and is like, "How may I help you today, sir?"
Could you please show me to Lady Vimbria's quarters, please?
Right away. Follow me.
I say with like a hint of shame on me. I'm like a bit of defeat.
They don't seem to react to your bit of defeat.
Well, that's okay.
They take you to the bedroom. You are now faced again with a shut door.
I knock on the door.
So from within wherever this door leads, you hear Vimbria's voice. You hear her say, "Come in." As you push the door.
Can I say how I open the door?
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, do that really awkward thing where you like open the door and you like stick your head in a little bit, like, "Hello, how's it going?" I do that.
So as you do that, she continues speaking. As you like stick your head in and like peer around, and you hear her voice go, "Put that scarf on the outside of the door, so we are not disturbed." And you look to your left, and there's a small chair next to the door with a scarf nicely folded on it.
Okay. I
look
take
at
the
it.
scarf. Yeah, look at it. Finding the urge to just slam the door and run out, I take the scarf and I tie it around the door handle.
Cool.
Will Sil perform adequately?
Mentally, I just tell you, we could have been each other's firsts. first.
Hey, look.
Still good.
Who set that
who's
up?
to say? Who's to say?
Thank
Who's
you,
to say
thank
what
you.
happened tonight? Fuck you guys. Who the fuck said no? Fuck you guys. Come on, guys.
Cool. So you begin heading towards where you heard the voice coming from. On the inside of the room, you see a large bed covered in pillows. Next to the bed are 2 bedside tables that both have lamps currently flickering. As you make your way in, you notice a few wardrobes that seem to be full of clothing. You also notice a chair in the center of the room. On the chair is a uniform, the uniform in which you are used to seeing Vimbria in, lying there just like discarded on the chair. Appearing from behind her dressing shade, to the left of the bed, you see her step out. As she steps out, you see her wearing a very expensive looking silk dress. It has sequins sewn into it and it kind of sparkles with the flickering light of the lamps. This long dress seems to be transparent in all the right places.
Bill's eyes just immediately hit the floor and he's like, hello.
Hi.
She kind of like drops her head a little bit and she's like, I've been waiting for you.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long.
She just kind of... Sorry, I'm very bad at flirting, apparently.
Hey, so am I.
Oh, you would get so mad at me when I had to come up on things on the spot with Enzo.
She just kind of like puts her head slightly to the side and then like flirtatiously looks in your direction and is like, why don't we get a little bit comfortable? And then she goes over and she lies down on the bed seductively. And she's just like rubbing in front of her on the bed.
Rubbing in front of her.
Yeah, like brushing her hands on the bed.
Like next to
That
her?
makes a lot more
In
sense.
front of her.
In front of her.
Yeah.
So
she's lying horizontal on the bed, not vertical.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
Yeah.
I just sit on the edge of the bed and I kind of like look over my shoulder. I'm like, hello. I'm just sitting on the edge of the bed.
Make a perception
before
check.
I was gonna say, before I do anything, can I do like a quick scan? I wanted to do a quick scan of the room to see if I see like a storage locker, anything that documents or anything would be kept in.
Yeah, so make a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yep.
Fuck me. That is a 14.
Cool. So you notice there are a couple of big, large furniture, like wardrobes that seem to be overflowing with bits of paper. So that could be a spot. The nightshade, the bedside tables could also be a spot. You notice a couple of things. You notice that she's wearing these very nice white silken gloves.
She's gonna murder me.
Which is different to her normal black leather gloves. And then
she got something on going with her hands. Oh, okay.
And then you also notice tie points on the corners of the bed.
Oh, fuck me. Zol starts
You
sweating
are about to be
profusely.
the bottom.
As you sit down, she kind of like leans forward and starts undoing the buttoned shirt that you have on.
Oh, God. Fuck. Okay.
Protection from good and evil. Quick, cast it.
I
Roll a
I
strength
would
save against grappling.
I have a -1 to strength, so
So you're a bottom.
I definitely am a bottom, yeah. Okay, so I would like to say to her, I say, you have a lovely room here. It's gorgeous.
She goes, aye, you have an eye.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you are a man of dignified qualities when I first saw you.
Well, yes, yeah, well, I'm glad that you can recognize that. A lot of people don't appreciate it.
She then begins to like dance her fingers around the bed in front of you after unbuttoning your shirt completely. And she's like, so what is a privileged gentleman like you doing this? Let's be honest, people that are beneath him.
Oh, okay. Wow. I would kind of like, I almost kind of like drop my, like the facade I have going on, because like, you insult my friends. They're my friends. I am kind of like, oh, I mean, I understand they may come off as rough, but, I wouldn't say that, they're beneath me. I think that they're, I would say they're my equals.
Equals. They're definitely not equals. She begins to get up from the bed on her side, and she walks around to be standing in front of you. She then begins to push her hand on your chest, slowly lying you to the bed.
I'm like, just hit the bed.
You take a d4 of physical damage.
Yeah, 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
Remember, consent is a thing.
Even in make-believe.
Yes.
Even in make-believe worlds.
I mean, technically,
Hello, Dead Aussie
I'm
Gamer.
consenting to do this so that to help the party.
Feels like it's.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
He's
Should I
consensually
stop?
bottoming.
No. I know what I signed up for.
Roll initiative.
You see her as one hand pushes you onto the bed, the other hand disappears underneath the bed. And as her hand becomes visible, she is now clutching what looks to be like red velvet rope.
Hey! Okay. I would like to say I wanted to get to take these gloves off because I'm interested to see what is going on underneath those gloves. I'd like to persuade her and be like, and it's a bit of a change of tone that I'm taking with her, but I'd be like, I think this would be a lot more fun if, I could, oh fuck, I don't even know what to say.
Maybe you need an emotional connection first.
Emotional.
Yes, but I'm trying to think of a way, something to say. Okay,
Tell her
wouldn't
that
this
you
just...
brought the coconut oil.
Oh, actually, okay, yes. Okay, so before I, okay, no. Yeah, I'm like, sending, get me the fuck out of here. No, I would like to say, before we start, if it's too much trouble, could you get some coconut oil? I've had some performance issues in the past, and it's kind of the...
Make a persuasion check. For some reason, I just had this image of like you being like, and then like you hear Venos's voice as if he's peering through the keyhole, just go, coconut oil,
coconut oil. Persuasion.
Yeah.
You could have just said
that is a 25.
25. She kind of like gives you like this seductive head nod, and she gets up, and then over her shoulder she says, "Don't move," and then she goes over to one of a little stand that has like seems to have like little oils and tinctures and whatnot.
I was hoping she'd leave the room. Fuck.
Tinctures, yes.
Oh, I say also before she comes back, I also say, look, I know I've already asked for one thing, but if it's not too much trouble, I didn't have anything to eat for dinner, and I tend not to work so well on an empty stomach. Would it be too much trouble for you to get me some food from the kitchens?
She kind of make a persuasion check.
If she doesn't follow
Oh,
up,
you have
with me,
guidance
you
on me,
can
don't
eat
I? I forgot to
me,
roll that guidance.
I will be shattered.
What's guidance? D4.
1d4, yeah.
That's an 18.
18, cool. She just kind of like winks at you and goes, "We could share my dinner."
What did you get for dinner?
Ham.
Yeah.
Is it a form of meat?
It is, yes.
I'm gonna say I'm really sorry, but I actually don't eat meat. Yeah.
Well, we will have one of the maids bring it in. And she claps, and one of the maids appears out of nowhere and is like, "How may I help you two today?" And Vimbria you see this seductive feel just like completely drop when talking to the maid, and she's like, "Fetch me some vegetables." And then the maid's just like,
It's
"Right away,
vegetables.
madam."
Not
then she
even like a
leaves.
stew or something. It's just like, get me a carrot and a head of lettuce,
And the cucumber.
please. All right. Okay. All right.
She, as the maid disappears, Vimbria looks back over at you, holding the small bottle of coconut oil, moving slowly, like swaying slightly from side to side towards you, and is like, "Now, where did we leave off?"
Okay, I would like to say I think this would be a lot more fun if, we were both free of clothing, all clothing, including any clothing that might be worn on hands or feet. I'm really into hands.
Her hands go in the front of her dress, and she just it just falls to the floor.
I'm just
completely bare.
I'm
from
like
top to bottom.
hard line making eye contact with her. I'm just like, I'm just like.
She kind of winks and goes, "Your turn."
I love how you're role-playing every single part of this, while normally you wouldn't.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Jackson feel uncomfortable.
I'm doing it because I need to find an opening to get to these fucking cabinets to find this shit. Okay. Yeah, sure. I strip.
Cool. She begins walking back over to you, and her hand goes into her mouth, and she starts finger by finger pulling off the glove.
Okay. Well, what do I see? Does she pull the glove off?
She does. She pulls the glove off on one hand. Hand's perfectly normal. On the other hand, however, it is missing the 2 single digits in the center.
Yes! It wasn't all in vain. Oh my god. All right.
As she kind of clocks you looking at that, she kind of goes, yes, an old war injury.
If you don't mind me asking, I like to kind of get to know my partners a little bit before I do the deed. If you don't mind me asking, how did it happen?
You know,
the sexiest bedroom talk.
Bandits.
Sorry, what was that?
Those train bandits.
They did that to you?
They did this to me.
Can I roll insight?
You definitely can. And then she's like, "Not before I got a couple of good swings." And she nods over into the corner, and you see this great sword that just seems to be leaning up against the wall, kind of in a weapon rack. Think of a guitar. You think of a guitar stand, but it's like a single weapon rack, and there's this giant, this great sword sitting in it.
Is an 18 for insight.
She's straight up lying.
She's lying?
She's straight up lying.
Fuck yes! Yes! This is so good. Alright. Okay. Fuck. Now. Yes, I'm mentally conveying all this. I'm like, guys, I'm talking with my brain right now. I'm like, guys, she's missing, she's doing, I mentally project the image of that. I'm like, it's her hand! Her hand is like that!
I think you're supposed to be doing that. Oh, right!
I'm supposed to be doing this! Okay.
She
Alright.
she continues and she's like, nah, enough about me.
Mm.
Where do you hail from? And she kind of like makes the rope taut in her hands, between both of her hands.
On second thought, I don't know if this was a good idea. I slowly pull my pants back on.
You see her facial expression goes from that seductive back to that like serious look. She's like, what do you mean?
I don't know if I'm ready for this kind of commitment.
Can I telepathically talk to Zil right now, or is he too far away?
You just
No, we're all mentally linked. We're all mentally
No.
linked.
No,
I'm
we're
mentally
only
linked.
linked to Ali.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm mentally linked to 3.
But I am linked
You're
to Zil,
mentally linked to, and then
'cause I'm in
to-
range.
So you can
and then
train
Ali
of
can-
thoughts
Mm.
me.
It's like
Yes.
Chinese whisper. It's like
Yes.
it gets worse and worse as it goes
Yes.
down the line.
It's train of thought.
Eventually,
fair.
Charpok just hears, the monkey is full of grapes.
But am I directly linked to Zil within range
Just.
while I'm on the roof? Perfect.
Just.
He's like, Zil, do you copy, Captain? Do you need assistance?
I can't respond to you.
You can say something out loud that, oh, wait, can I hear that? No.
No.
Never mind.
I again. You can.
Yes, I can Chinese whispers it through Ali.
Yeah.
I'll keep you
Um,
updated. I'm currently trying to work my way out of this.
You see the face drop again into anger, and she's like, what, you thought you could come in here and take advantage of me?
No, not advantage. God, no.
That's what it seems like.
I swear, I don't think I'm ready for this kind of this serious level of
Intimacy.
intimacy. I think I probably would have liked to get to know you a little bit more before this happened.
She darts towards the greatsword.
Oh fuck! Can I roll persuasion at least?
You definitely can.
Okay.
Reaching the greatsword, she pivots on the spot and is like pointing it at you angrily.
That is a 23.
Cool. She just kind of goes to you and goes, "Begone, vile man."
I'm so sorry. I promise. I didn't mean to hurt you. I didn't mean anything by it. I think we had different ideas
Leave.
of what this was. Okay, I'm leaving, and I'm like running out the door as I'm pulling my pants up. Yeah, I'm like, I grab my shirt. I'm like, ooh, fuck. All right.
Cool.
I don't know, man.
Oh.
Those threats were kind of doing it for me.
They were definitely not doing it for Zil. Zil was
Pissing
fucking
out of his
shit
pants.
scared. Thank God that fucking roleplay is over. My God.
Cool. You head back to the rooms where everybody is waiting.
Can I
alright.
ask?
Yes.
You'll never guess what happened.
Does that mean that he did not perform adequately?
I
They
would say
didn't
he
fuck
did
at all.
not. Well,
No,
I mean,
hey.
depends on the context of. He didn't perform at all.
Well, there wasn't that option, so the outcome is no, he did
He
not
did
perform
not.
adequately.
But but in defense, his goal was to get information. So
I performed
therefore,
adequately,
he performed
but I
well.
didn't.
Was there a
perform
performance
adequately.
check?
No.
Yes.
So he did not perform.
No.
No, there wasn't a
You have to
performance.
you have to roll for things.
Yeah, I didn't have a
Not
performance
specifically
check. though.
performance, but like.
I'm gonna say that's a no. Because we
Okay,
all knew
yeah,
what
so
it
that's
was
a no.
talking about.
wanted to
Right.
roll.
I'd say that's
Finishing
a
the
no.
prediction.
Yeah. Oh,
Sad.
ba-bow.
Oh, lol.
Oh, well, look, we'll get him next time.
We'll get him next time.
We'll fuck him next time.
Yeah, we'll fuck him next time.
Cool. John, what's up?
While Zil's getting busy, Gwilly, could I perhaps look at? Is it a circlet that you wear?
Yeah.
Could I perhaps borrow that for a moment?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of extraneous now.
And then
Oh.
just going to sit in the corner and then just really take my time and try and put the crystal inside of the circlet, or
Cool.
the opal
Yep.
inside of the circlet.
Yep. You.
And I'm going to hand it.
Yeah, you definitely do so and take your time, and you now have a circlet that looks somewhat like the original. Not exactly though.
And I'm going to hand it back and go, I know it's not the same, but perhaps it could hold its place for the time being.
Thank you.
Cool. So night begins to come as Zil comes back.
But Zil did not come.
But Zil did not come.
There's still time.
Feel free to
The
talk.
night's not over yet.
Otherwise, you may need to you may want to go down for a rest, or
I'm going
tell
down
me
for
what
a
you're
rest.
doing.
That was fucking stressful. But the party knows all the information that I saw.
Cool.
That
so you
she
relay
was-
all that information.
That she was
Well-
definitely lying, and that she is the one leaking the information.
Do
I
we
would've-
want? Sorry, you go.
Oh, I would have given any time you spoke to us, I would have told the other people.
Okay,
that were
right, yeah.
connected, So, see how well it was shared around.
Gwili, would you have noticed any progress in regaining your powers by chance?
I'm gonna assume no.
Not yet.
Just a hope. It seems that we may be in combat soon, so I was just keeping that in mind.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
She says with an intelligence of like 3. Okay.
Okay.
She's just been feeble-minded for the whole last couple of sessions. Cool. Charfog, what's up?
So I'll be posted outside. So obviously, if anything happens, anyone comes in or anything, I can instantly relay the information to Ali, who can relay the information to the rest.
Posted outside of the building, right?
Outside on the roof, basically chameleon carapace into it, looking at the entrance.
Cool.
As long as there's no other entrance to this place, do I know of that?
You don't know whether there is another entrance.
Okay. Fine.
I
I'll
can
just keep
say
an eye
that
on-
you've asked, being that you are this is the specific reason. So there is a front entrance.
Mhm.
There is a delivery entrance for when like food supplies come through, which is
Yeah.
closer to the kitchen near the back of the building, and that's it. So there's only two entrances.
Will I still be able to get a rest if I just walk or just climb to the back and quickly check over there every like half hour?
I mean, what is the long rest situation? I'm pretty
me-
sure it's like not strenuous activity, correct?
Yeah, you do not require sleep and can remain conscious during a long rest. Though you
Long
must
rest?
still shut up. Though you must still refrain from strenuous activity to gain the benefit of the rest. So
Yeah,
just like
so
casually
if you take
walking.
it slow, yes, I'm more than happy to say that counts.
Perfect. I'll do that then.
Cool. I'll get you to make perception checks. One for the front door, one for the back door.
Cool. Ooh,
Gwilly?
the back door.
I would like to go to the lake again, if I can
You definitely can.
do that.
Try and sneak off.
Well, I won't try and sneak, but I won't ask anyone to come.
Cool. Perception checks, please.
First one is a 22 with a natural 14.
Yep.
Second one is a natural 17, so that's 25.
Cool. So before Gwilly sneaks out, you see 4 individuals looking very shady. They have all got hoods over. You can make underneath, you can make, especially with some of the lanterns and the lights coming out of buildings, you can make out that one of them has some sort of metal thing over the face.
Similar to what was described the night before.
Similar, yep.
Yep.
You see them all kind of veer away from the front entrance and start heading around the side of the building. As you kind of follow them, you can hear them kind of whispering against, like, towards each other, just kind of going, just keep quiet, don't make any noise, hopefully that guy isn't in the hallway, and all that kind of stuff, and just making like idle chit chat.
Okay.
to which then they make it to the back door, and that you see them kind of like look over each other's shoulders, and they open the back door and head in.
And how long into the rest would this be?
This is probably two hours.
Okay. Zil?
I just had a quick question. Obviously, the battle map shows that everyone's just kind of like in the hallway. What was the go? Was everyone in the? was everyone in the same? Everyone's just hanging around the hallway, just like like was everyone in the same? Yeah, was everyone in the same room?
I was in a room.
Okay.
Does everyone want to move their tokens so we know for now?
Yeah. You would, Ollie.
I'm sorry. I thought that was the arrangement. Sorry.
Nah, I'm joking. I was only joking.
Trying to get with
Wasn't I
God,
in this
I locked
bed
the
by
door.
myself?
I assume
Oh my god,
that
Ollie, you're such a sook.
You
we did
tried to be with other
talk
people.
about earlier maybe setting up some sort of ambush.
Yeah.
Well, the
So
good thing
since-
is I can
since-
actually say that once I know that they're coming in.
Yeah, I was going to say, since we've had a while planning, then maybe we could set something up.
So as soon as I hear them, or I see them going into the back door, I'm going to relay to Ali and say, Ali! Ali, wake up! Stop being busy. Is everyone see the back map?
Yes, oh my god.
Is this? Have
Too
I left
slippery.
yet?
Yes. So I was going to say, after this happens and they go in the back door, you hear the opening of the front door, in
Someone else
which
going in the back
Willie leaves the building. You can kind of like perking yourself up on a tiny little bit. You can see Gwilly walking down the street.
Okay.
You feel a breeze, and you see a single raven flying, following Gwilly.
How far's Gwilly?
She's outside of your range.
Damn it.
That was fast. Convenient.
Yeah, I know. Nothing I could do. Gwilly's on her
Throw
own.
something at me.
Crossbow bolt.
Willie dies because she's essentially just like a commoner now.
Yeah, 4 hit
I'm
points.
still in health.
Nah, I'm only joking. It's like,
You're an elf commoner.
I would
Yeah.
see that and I would think that she was probably doing the exact same thing as last time. Be like, probably not a good idea. Old creepy man looks at her naked all night again.
Cool.
And plus ambush.
So are we going to sleep or what are we doing?
Well, they're going to sleep and I'm waking Ali up.
So I can stay awake for 4 more hours. So I can keep a watch.
Well, Charpox just relayed that enemies are coming.
I was like, Ali!
Could be coming.
Ali! What? They're coming through the back door.
Who's coming
Prepare.
through the back door?
The people that were going to hurt us. Prepare.
What?
Could
Just
we
wake up and prepare for battle.
Could we not just wait and watch what happens?
They want to hurt us.
Do they? Do we
Yes.
know? Why can't we just
well-
watch and see what happens?
And everyone. Well, Ali's the only one actually getting any of this,
Oh,
and
yeah,
Ali has to
sorry.
relay
I
it.
can't run up, like, freaking out, holding both of my soul knives. They're coming! Wake up! Battle!
Could I
oh, fuck.
All
have-
initiates doorstop mode.
Could I have somebody roll me a d4?
I'll do it.
Okay, yes.
I love the double
I'll
take
do
you
it.
did. You're like,
I'll do it.
I volunteer.
3.
3. Cool. Awesome. Sweet.
300 people come bursting through the doors.
So, yeah, what are we doing?
Is the door on our
Oh,
map?
go, Finos.
Do we know where the door is? Is the door on our map?
Well,
door
there's
is
a
at the bottom.
hallway. There's a large hallway, and then the doors to each room is at the bottom of each room.
Yeah, but like the door that the bad guys are coming through.
You don't
No,
know where they're
not
coming
that-
through. No.
Yeah. Are there doors either side of this hallway?
Yes.
Would you say that witch bolt is enough to melt a door shut? Like to melt the latches on a door?
No.
Mm,
It doesn't create
probably
heat.
not, because it's lightning.
Yeah.
I mean, which technically, yes,
You're saying
does
the
create
lightning
heat.
doesn't create heat.
But I think, like, for the
For the
fact of
that the spell doesn't say that it creates heat,
Yeah, fair enough.
because then what's the point of heat metal?
Yeah.
I was about to
Is
say,
this-
what about a third level heat metal? Because I have that.
It's
Just
like
a metallic puddle on the floor.
yeah.
So is
Um,
everybody awake now? Has that been relayed?
Everybody is awake. Yes.
I'm gonna
Is-
apparate my greatsword.
wake the fuck up.
Is this like an open ceiling? Like, are there rafters and that hanging across all the rooms?
There is a single beam in the center of the ceiling, and then smaller ones crisscrossing throughout the ceiling.
So, like, if I was to try and jump up on them, would that be like relatively easy?
there's not enough clearance between it and the roof for you to,
Okay.
unless you were
You're like
hanging on.
dangling.
Yeah, unless you were dangling. Cool.
I wanna be
Last chance. Move now or forever hold your pace.
I'm staying on the bed. I'm like combat rolling to the end of the bed, and I'm readying a firebolt to cast through the door.
Cool.
The second someone busts
Sam,
through.
Are you moving?
Maybe we should not be
5,
at the door.
I'm
No,
in
firebolt.
4,
Sorry,
I'm
people
in
stand
the room.
in the door in the hallway?
3.
Don't do that, Nate.
Wait.
I'm in the room. Is there a window?
No, there aren't windows in the rooms.
Okay. Well,
I'll
I've
just
got
go.
Orion perched in the hall, and I'm watching through.
So are you guys outside the door?
Gonna get through the
I am
hallway.
sat
Has?
in front of the door on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna.
Yeah, everyone get in the room.
Yeah, everyone in the room.
Venos,
I mean, no.
Yes.
get in the room, otherwise they'll like
Get in the
walk
kiln.
back out.
Get in the
Get in
room.
the
Otherwise I
getting
will
in the room.
cast fireball on you.
I'm getting in the room.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do
in the room.
not get in the kiln.
And
Get out.
Charpok wants to be at least 50 feet behind them, being as sneaky as humanly possible
Cool. Make a stealth
Wait,
check.
Buggy.
with guidance.
is Soul by the door?
Yes.
I am in front of the door.
Are you holding the door shut?
I am sitting in front of it, all 260
I'm
pounds.
going to hold the handle of the door and hold it shut as well.
Cool.
I appreciate I'm sure Sol appreciates the effort.
24.
Sol's just like
Awesome.
sits his butt down in front of the door. He's just like, all right, sweet. Venos is like, hold this door shut.
There's 130 kilos there, and Benos is like, I'm helping.
You are adequately hidden as you sneak towards. You see them turn a corner towards the very familiar hallway that is right here.
Right, no.
No.
They move up to the first room, and like you hear them. You guys in the next room hear the door open, not your room, but the room next to you. And you hear them peer in. Or you don't hear them peer in because it's a silent thing. But then you hear like
Crazy.
whispers.
Yeah.
Being that you guys are like passive, like you're actually listening out for this shit, and it's dead silent. You just hear kind of like murmurs of whispers, and then you just hear, "Check the next one."
We should have tied the scarf on the door handles of our rooms, and they wouldn't have,
They would think
disturbed
we're
us.
fucking.
Yeah. And someone can just be like,
Yeah, can we start
Go.
making moves now?
Cool. They head towards this room, and the two guys in the front, like turn the handle, and get resistance.
I yell out and be like, occupied, we're having vigorous sex. Come back later. Yeah.
Yes, Charpok?
Can you put me on the map?
No.
No.
Nah. Where are you? Charpokadizzle. There you are.
Apocalypse.
And
Charpocalypse.
then
Pickety pockety.
follows
Apocalypse now.
50 feet away. I'll go there.
You hear them. Yeah, as you say that, you just hear the. What do we do? We'll do this. Doof, doof, doof. Housekeeping.
Housekeeping, surely. That's
Insight
actually fine.
check.
Insight check.
Roll
I
an
don't even need an
insight.
insight check. What's my what?
As
Surely
well,
they can't be a
just for
passive
fun,
insight of
roll
16.
an insight check for me.
Oh,
I'm gonna
14.
prepare a spell, by the way.
That was a 22 for insight.
It's not housekeeping.
What?
Believe it or not, it's not housekeeping.
What did you get, Azoth? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, okay. Hold on. That's a natural 3, so I believe it. I think.
Yeah, you definitely believe it's housekeeping.
Goes to open the door.
Guys, why are you stopping them?
They're just trying to do their job.
maid's just
Yes,
appear, man.
Charfok?
As soon as they get a little bit more aggravated, I want to lob my little vial of cooking oil at them.
Cool. You guys hear the
Can
smashing.
I clap
Yeah, you can definitely clap.
to like summon the maids?
You definitely can, if you'd like. So you clap the instant Charpok throws his bottle of oil. Make a dexterity check to see if you can lob this thing the right way. Is it
Perfect.
dexterity or is it a roll? Is it an attack roll?
Ooh.
I mean, dex to attack.
Dex. Yeah, dex is fine.
So I rolled a natural 18 with a +4.
Awesome. You throw this and douse all of them in this liquid perfectly. You hear, the rest of you hear, oh, what the fuck is this? And then they all turn and...
Can I let go of my spell now?
You definitely can. What spell are you holding? Fireball.
Third level burning hands.
Okay, go ahead.
So I just like
rolled-
line up my hands on the door. Just
Okay. You gotta go through the door first.
yeah, that's fine. It'll
Cool.
just count as one of the enemies.
Opens the door.
Okay, go. Roll to hit.
Just so you know, they
it's a dex save.
It's a dex save.
Oh. Well,
The
the
door
door
automatically
fails.
fails, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh dear God, this place is gonna be fucking burning to the ground before the night's
we
over.
can put this out. It's fine.
Can we?
We have not done that before.
We have maids at our service.
Summon the maids!
Yeah.
Now I'm starting to think we're just.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm like
as we
clapping, I'm
burn
like,
all the buildings we
attack.
go through.
That's what I.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what
you
I
can
was
tell what
going
would
to
be.
do. Yeah.
What did you get?
That's
Sorry,
calling
maids.
card.
Sol?
It's a dex save of 15.
Yeah, they fail. Because it's a door.
Oh, so I roll. Everyone takes 19 fire damage.
Well, it's
Plus
it's a
5
door.
because of the oil, so...
Well, it's a door.
He said he
Yeah,
opened
but
it.
it's everyone in a 15-foot cone, so it'd be the
15-foot
door and all of
Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
didn't think
Yeah.
Burning Hands was a cone. I thought it was a single target.
No.
the. That's a
Ah,
15-foot
okay.
cone, so it's,
In that
it's
case,
all of them.
I need to do
They
dex
would all
checks.
take 24 fire damage then.
Okay, let
they
me quickly do dex checks.
And the oil burns on them, doesn't it?
Yeah, so that'd
Yeah,
be
so-
the additional 5.
But it also lingers for turns. I'm pretty sure.
2 rounds, and it's 5 damage per round.
That's good. That was legit now.
They
Now, what the
all
word Jenna?
fail.
Ooh.
So how
So
much
they
do
all
they take?
They all take
24.
25.
25.
24, sorry.
24.
24 fire damage.
Plus
24,
5.
okay.
So 29.
No, that's including
Okay.
the plus 5.
Including
24.
plus 5.
Cool.
Cool. Two of them at the back are like screaming and patting the flames out. Is anybody else doing anything real quick while I'm just doing
I had
damage
a-
calculations?
I had a firebolt prepared, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't be able to see them, would I? Because Soul's in the
Well,
way.
Soul open the.
Just standing
Oh
in
yeah.
the doorway.
The doorway, the doors are completely burnt to a crisp.
So would I be able to?
Burnt a
would I be-
hole in the center of the doorway. Yes, you'd be able to see them.
Okay, I would. I guess I'll target the one at the front on the right.
front of Vanoss?
There is no one on the front on the right to be targeted because he dared.
They're
So
both
you
dead.
see the front two of them just like go up in flames and they start rolling and then they just like slow and then just like fall flat. Their bodies completely crisp.
So I fire at the one at the right on the right at the back. Then
Right at the back, fire away.
yeah, and that's just a. Oh, actually, I'm gonna no, I won't. I'll roll physically. That is a 14 to hit.
Misses. So your firebolt just like flies wide.
Okay.
Cool. And with that, I believe we're gonna roll initiative. Ba-ba-ba-da.
God, why do I never roll good
Yeah.
initiative?
My initiative is 14, so Zill 14.
Curse.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, good.
Nathan will call it out.
Yeah, I'll call for it in a sec. I gotta change the music.
3, 2, 1. We all call out initiative. He has to figure it out.
Okay, I'll set you all as 0.
Do it. We all still go at the same time.
Yeah.
Ali, what's up?
13.
13.
What's up, bitch?
Chop
bitches?
Hop.
10.
10. Zil.
14.
Vi.
11.
11.
Sorry, give me
Azoth.
22.
Venos.
23.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Sol.
Vanos always rolls high as shit on
14.
I have +8.
Well, there you go.
Cool. And with that, we begin combat. Venos, you are up first.
So I'm just gonna cast 2 Eldritch Blasts at the alive guy dead in front of me.
Go ahead.
So that is a... That is a 12 to hit,
Misses.
and that is a 23 to...
Hits.
Alright, so the second one deals... I actually have to roll it.
Oh, Jordy, your camera's gone all weird.
Yeah, it's going dodgy because of the storm.
Oh.
Oh, found you guys.
It's finally here.
It was here before.
So that deals 9 damage.
9 damage. Awesome. Cool. He
And
takes
then
the hit.
I'm just gonna back up.
Cool. Awesome.
Back the fuck up.
That ends your turn?
That ends my turn.
Sweet. Azoth, you are up.
Now that there's space, I'm going to try to run through to this bloke. If I can not walk through walls here.
Yep.
So everyone attacked the one on the right, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Me so far.
Yeah, I think Zil did as well.
Yes, I did, but I missed.
Oh, Jordan is a
Sick.
green square.
This looks about right.
I'm going to grow big. Or as big as this roof
Ooh.
will let me.
Yep.
Why didn't you take me with you?
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back.
And I will attempt to pin him onto the ground and grapple him.
Go ahead. Make the one in front.
Yeah, the guy that hasn't been attacked so much.
This is awkward. I'm just going to pull those guys
Oh, sorry,
Just
buddy.
get rid of them.
forward.
Fuck them off.
There we go. So you kind of knock them back as they begin putting out the flames. Go for a contested athletics, man.
I'd probably just move here, if possible, just so I can keep the view open, because I'm going to
Yep.
be big.
Yep.
Jordy, are you still there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your camera's like
What the
fully
fuck is
green.
going
Everything
on?
looks perfectly fine. This is how it always looks.
26.
26, yes. So he doesn't even put up much of a fight.
Cool. I'm going to kind of just growl down and just say, up to the group. We'll try
There
to
we
keep I'll keep this one alive.
Cool. Did you guys hear that?
He's keeping it alive.
Awesome. That brings us to Train Bandit, who is going to try and break out of your grapple. So I need another athletics, please, my guy.
Good luck.
Got to beat a dirty 20.
Yeah, no, I've got you. It's 24.
Cool. He's struggling, but you are forcing this guy to the floor. And he ends his turn. Zil, you are up.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. I am going to just still on the bed. Am going to point my finger.
Yep.
And you're gonna see this small little ball of red energy, flat, Freezer style, slowly kind of
Freezer's
fly out
death
from the end of
beam.
my finger, and it's gonna go, and it's gonna land. It's gonna land here,
Yep.
and then it's gonna explode into a fireball.
Of?
So roll dex for me.
For both?
Yeah, for both, because it's a 20-foot radius.
Start with the one closest. 15.
It is. Sorry, spellcasting. Fuck, meets it, beats it.
Cool, but the one Azoth is holding down fails.
Okay, cool. So, I'm just gonna roll damage now.
What's the radius on Fireball?
20 feet.
So that gets Azoth as well.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
Not
Is
if
that
you aimed
20
it
feet
correct.
radius?
That's 20 feet.
Not
Oh.
diameter, radius.
Oh, okay. Can I position it so it doesn't get Azoth? Can I just position it like...
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, sick.
Yeah.
So it's 26 points of fire damage for the one that failed, and then 13 for the one that succeeded.
26.
26 points of fire damage for the one that
Cool.
failed.
You just hear him scream, and he's like, "Ah, fire again!"
Let me just mark off my spell
They're
slot.
both starting to show some wear and tear.
Let me just see. I don't think I have really any bonus actions. No, that's it.
Cool. That brings us to Sol. You are up.
Wait, are they wearing like plate armor?
They are wearing something.
They're
Do they have
wearing
like
something.
an armor?
They
on
do
their
have
chest?
some metallic armor bits. Yes.
Yeah, sick. I want to just choose the biggest one on the guy directly in front of me, and I'll cast a second level heat metal
Cool.
on his chest plate.
Heat metal is a touch.
Yeah, that's fine.
So you're gonna move forward.
It's 60 foot. It's not a touch.
I thought it was. See, I thought it was a touch spell. Cool.
Nope.
Sweet. So yeah, what does it do?
A creature of your choice that you can see within range. That's the wrong fucking one. God damn it. Choose a manufactured metal object, such as a metal weapon that suits suit or heavy metal armor. Within range, you cause the object to glow red hot. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage.
Cool. Roll you 2d8.
Can we call Zilla object, seeing as he was being used as one earlier that night?
Use you. Alright, I thought I was supposed to be the racist one around here.
11. Damage.
11. Cool.
Fire damage. Yep.
He
If
is
a
looking
creature is
real
holding-
weak.
If a creature is holding or wearing the object that takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or drop the object if it can.
Well, it can't. It's wearing.
So he has disadvantage on attacks if he can't get
Okay.
rid of it.
Cool. So yeah, he now has
Oh,
this. Oh,
Who was that?
John!
John!
Oh, okay.
Where
John,
did you
no.
go? So now I think we've got some issues. Maybe in a second. Technical issues song. Go.
Jordy.
We are having technical difficulties. It's like the secret tunnel.
Now we're back.
Secret tunnel. John has come back.
Cool. That brings
Now
us
I
to
don't need
Ollie.
to sing.
I have got my daggers out already. So I'll just would Azoth be counted as 5 feet because his token is taking up the square next to that guy?
Azoth? No.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's 5 feet.
But his token's there.
What do you mean?
His
Next to
token's
this
big
guy.
on our screen.
He's
Yeah.
5 feet next to that guy. Yes.
So I guess sneak attack.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, sweet. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get around
Yeah,
that body.
sick.
Yeah.
Let
Cool.
me out. Let 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 me out.
March on the
Just stand
plane.
on that body, I guess, and then just.
It's very crispy.
Mm.
It's a
Crunches
crispy
underfoot.
body.
Maybe I won't stand on that body. And I'm just gonna chuck my dagger at the one that's closest to Azoth, please.
Go ahead.
That is a Go away, yeah. How do I close that? There we go. That is. Oh, that went up. That's fun.
That's what happens when you're the right level.
Mm.
22 to hit, please.
Yeah, it hits. For the rest
I
of you,
swear I
Ali for the
was
last
the right
session was level
level.
4.
I wasn't because I was level 5. I know I leveled up because you made a joke about it and I was the right level. And then that.
Oh.
Oh.
I also love how Zill's the blue chair right now.
Oh. Yeah, apparently my camera's
What?
not working.
Oh, yeah,
It is on
because that's because
Everything is
Vi's
frozen
turned
on the
her
screen.
camera on.
I'll turn it back off then.
Yeah,
That's fine, gives me time.
because I had it set up in a different spot. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There you go.
Zill's back.
Yeah.
Hashtag
most
pro.
gorgeous. The sexiest character.
What, me?
11
one.
points of damage.
11
for that guy.
points. Cool.
Yeah. Please.
That is enough to kill him. Azoth, you feel his body go limp. In
Oh,
your,
we were saving that one. I wasn't paying enough attention, was I?
Guess
In
we
your
were
hands.
interrogating him.
We'll save the other one.
Put him
We'll
back
save the
down.
other one.
In Ollie's defense, she was asleep. In my defense, I am just an idiot. I'm sorry. Alright, well, the other one's still alive, I guess.
Cool.
Why didn't you say anything?
I
He
did.
did.
He did.
He did?
He did.
When? Like then?
Everyone's
then.
just too focused on damage.
The second that I grabbed him, I was like, "We'll keep
No,
this one alive."
when I started attacking him, I heard
'Cause I
that, and then I
started.
forgot about it.
Because I can't.
Go ahead, man. Not man. Ali, what are we else doing?
Go ahead,
with
me.
that turn? Go ahead, me.
I'll move forward to this one and hold my dagger at it and just say, "Don't even think about moving."
Cool. Make a intimidation check. I'll say with advantage because he's on low HP.
And everyone else is dead around him. The first one is a natural 20.
Oh.
Can't get any better than that. I don't know why I rolled again. A 12. So natural 20. That's
So
it.
what's that?
Just 20.
Total? Just 20. You
20.
see him like freeze up somewhat. It is his turn. He is scared shitless of this halfling pointing a dagger at him. He's just going to fall to the floor and scoot back up against the wall. You have an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
Yeah.
So
Non-lethal.
Do I be
At
do I be Betty?
advantage. At advantage. Oh, and Azoth, yes, you do as well because you're
Yeah.
glaive.
Cut his cut
At
his
advantage
Achilles tendon.
because he is technically prone.
Say non-lethal, both of you.
Yeah, non-lethal. I was gonna try and I want to pin him down with his clothes, but I have to pull out another dagger to do that. Sorry, I guess it's soul knife one.
How are you
Alright,
doing
well,
it
I want-
non-lethally? Please explain.
I'm just gonna aim for not his.
Not his vital organs.
Yeah,
Not
like
his heart,
leg
not
or
his
something, like
brain.
foot.
Okay, go.
I'm going for the foot.
Okay.
Pin his foot to the ground.
That works.
With advantage. Thank
Yeah, with
goodness,
advantage.
That doesn't hit. So that,
Throw back.
Oh, we
that's
got an
only
ad.
12. 13. 20. No, dirty 20 to hit.
Dirty 20. That hits. Roll damage.
This is non-lethal foot damage.
Yeah, roll damage still.
That's 9, I think.
9.
And-
You think?
I just.
What are we
just say it's
doing,
9.
Azoth?
I'm trying to find my.
I'm
Yeah,
just
let's just say
if
it's
I see him, if I see him scared moving towards it, I'll just get like to a kind of aggressive roar. Just try to scare him a little bit more into staying there.
Okay. So no
To be
no
fair-
attack, opportunity attack?
No, not risking it. That's not something good at not controlling his strength. So
I always knew that Ollie was a foot girl.
What?
Holly is a foot girl. Well, that brings us to
No.
John's turn.
No!
Cannon.
Fuck off.
Yeah, cool. So, John is going to say, Vi, I believe you have an ability that would be helpful here. but then I'm also going to walk up. First I'm gonna activate my astral arms before I get near him.
He's gonna pummel the shit out of this guy.
And then I'm going to hold him down and go, Vi, I believe you had something that could be helpful here. And I'm just going to hold him down to the ground.
Make a athletics check, my guy.
Because I can use my strength and my wisdom as strength,
Yeah.
can I just make a wisdom check instead?
Sure. You have to beat a 25.
He's a smart man.
24, sorry.
He's a wise man.
Yeah.
Nat 20 or nothing then. Nah.
Oh.
Yeah, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, you bastard.
Oh.
So you try and hold him down, but he's just like nudging you out of the grip of you. He's still like pressed up against the wall, but he's just like shoving you off as you make your way closer.
Okay.
Bonus action?
I think I'm going to hold.
I'm frozen on such a bad frame.
That is unfortunate.
Cool. Vi, you are
I'm
up.
just gonna, okay. Vi is currently on the toilet. So what Vi is going to do...
On the
Vi
bed?
is going to, I know. It's just going to use charm person. Haha, funny that. So Vi is going to get within 30 feet of you, which I think is probably about...
An extra 10 feet.
Yeah. There.
Yeah.
And she's going to use charm person.
Yep. What's
That's a
that?
wisdom save. Wisdom of 15.
Wisdom of 15. Fails with a nat 1.
Beautiful.
Professor X style.
So you see his scared expression slightly drop to a more calmer kind of thing.
Yeah.
Are
So when
any
she
of you
does
guys
that-
still being hostile, or?
No.
No.
Cool.
Yes, I
Seeing
eat,
this,
I
I-
eat them.
I don't want him to run at me.
Well, with
Run away
that,
from us.
we're gonna exit combat.
Um,
So you see this guy, he kind of like just like brushes himself off and gets up and he's like,
I'm
Yes,
gonna help him.
Sharpo?
I'm gonna like dust him down and pick him up.
Seeing as I was next in combat, this is what I was going to do. I was going to clap both my top hands and bottom hands. Then the maids come and just be like, put out the fire as soon as possible. Do not make a fuss about it. Just put it out.
yes, sir. And they put out the fire easily. Almost as if by magic.
Perfect.
Oogie boogie magic.
Ooh, magic.
Excuse me, sir. Are there other accomplices? Are these all your friends that are here? Or do you know if there are more on the way?
This is pretty much it.
Insight check.
Make an insight check.
11.
As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth.
Can I roll one too?
You can roll one too.
Because I'm interrogating. That is a 21.
He's telling the truth.
Who invited you here?
Mistress Vimbria. We work for
That
her, you
fucking
see.
bitch.
I see. Yes.
Well, I should probably... Two maids pop up again. Another two.
Oh, I only meant one. Oh well, I clapped twice. So, do you tell me where Vimbria is right now?
She's currently asleep, I believe.
Can you quickly check?
No. Okay, I was going to say, don't wake
we
her up.
definitely can, yes. We'll be right back. And then they leave. The guy's just like, as he's brushing himself off, he's like, well, I should probably be going.
No.
Mr. Zill,
Yes.
you mentioned you could send a message, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just in case things go wrong, can you contact Mr. Head Honcho to tell him?
Yeah, I could, yeah.
I think it might be a good move just in case things go a bit.
The only question is, will I get a long rest after this? I'm asking Nathan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. You guys are the ones that control that.
But, like, what time is it?
It's getting close to midnight.
So 8 hours.
You said about 2 hours into it that this started.
If after this interaction you go to sleep and get 8 hours, you'll have 8 hours before the meeting tomorrow.
Okay, I'm saying, yep, I'll send the message and I'm going to bed. Professor X style, send this message. I cast sending. It's 25 words or less. Okay, I would like to say Vimbria is leak. Vimbria is the leak. How would you like us to take care of the problem? That's 16. Thank you. Signed. Kind regards, Zil.
Cool.
Yeah. 19.
You are you poopy? You get a response back in that like very gravelly, low tone, orcish voice. You just hear, "Bring me her head."
Okay, cool. Alright, good night. Jumps into bed. Zil actually no, Zil doesn't even jump into bed. He's already still in bed. He didn't even get up. He just goes falls back.
Yeah.
He's like, alright.
Cool. Azov?
Did you say earlier some of these dudes were wearing like normal armor but little bits of metal plating?
Yeah.
Alright, as soon as I see old mate calm down and start to be like chill with this, I'm just gonna kind of lose interest and start hacking away and taking all the metal parts and giving them to Soul to put in a bag.
What bag? What bag?
You got bag.
He got bag. Big bag. John or Charpok? Who was first?
John can go. John can go first. That's fine.
So this is a mechanics question. So if you don't have a long rest and you go for the exhaustion point, can you negate that with short rests?
No.
No.
Big sad.
You can heal yourself with short rest, but can't get rid of the
If
negatives.
everyone wants to have a long rest, what I was thinking is, look, if everyone can't get the 8 hours, because I know the meeting is at 9, I'll go down to the meeting and just stall for like as long as I can and be like,
I only need 4. So
well, there you go. So
I can, and I'm pretty sure Venos is the same. So we can
yeah.
stagger.
So well, yeah.
It would be about 9 hours from now, so maybe those who don't need much rest could keep watch.
And we only need to remove her head. Like, that's not a big issue. It's just a quick swish and done.
All right, cool. Well, I'm going to bed. I'm sleeping.
Cool. Chopper?
Because people are still sleeping, and obviously people like Vimbria live in this place, I want to start moving the bodies into the room.
One of the maids that was putting out of the fire sees what you're doing, is like, "Oh, let me help." And she starts lifting the bodies and moving them into the room with you.
I swear we need a portable one of you at all times.
Yeah, legit. It would be so handy.
But yeah, pulling them all in, and then the remaining guys, like, and also, do you have any rope we could just tie this man with?
As in, like, you said that to the maid?
The maid.
She's like, "I can go fetch you some rope, yes.
Your strongest kind.
I will see what I can do."
Hugs him, and then zones out.
Goes in the sentry mode like that.
Yep.
Just locks arms.
You see, he's just like looking uncomfortable, and he's like, "I kind of gotta go and report, so if you don't mind letting me go."
Actually, report to who?
To Mistress Vimbria. She's kind of the head honcho of our whole squad.
No shit, that's news to us. Where were you going to report to her?
Well, I was gonna go to her room and slip a letter underneath her bedroom door.
And what would you say? What would be in that letter?
It would just be our symbol.
What would that
This?
mean?
Yeah.
You know.
See, I've got, and you see, like, he goes to his pouch on the side of his thing, and he pops open the lid, and you see, like, this red ochre paint. He's like, so, like, what I do is I dip my hand in, and I get a bit of parchment, and then under the door.
I wish Zil wasn't asleep, but Zil is unfortunately asleep, so I cannot chime into this conversation.
And what Is that it? Just to let you know that you've popped by, or
That's it. To let her know that the job is done.
No.
We tried to
Alright.
do it yesterday, but Metal Man here was in the hallway, so we kind of couldn't do it.
And now he's hugging you. So how about this?
I love
Here's a
this guy's
parchment. Do it
voice.
again.
Okay, look, I'll show you.
He like puts his hand in the red ochre paint and then just smacks it on the page, and he's like, "That's all there is to it."
Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you. I'll
we
be
can
right
drop
back.
it off for you. We'll drop it off for you.
Oh, thanks. That's mighty kind of you.
No worries at all.
Well,
I
the
go
job
and I
done
slide it
for you?
under the door.
Is the job done to
The
you?
job's not done.
well, I
Even though
mean,
I-
Exactly.
the job was to take you out, but not really. No.
But that's
okay.
all right.
I mean, that's
We'll,
fine.
we'll let
You
them
did-
know that you did your
You
very
tried
best.
your hardest.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
that's very kind. Hopefully, I get a raise. I probably won't, though.
no.
She's a bit of a bitch.
Yeah, I think she's a bit of a bitch too.
Why don't you
I-
just
yeah.
Why don't you just rest here tonight?
Yeah, take the load off.
mean,
you had work very
Yeah,
hard.
I mean, if you guys don't mind, I could definitely catch some
Oh.
Z's. I'm feeling a bit rough. You guys are pretty strong.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, just chill.
Oh,
That's what
okay.
Metal Man's trying to do. Is he's just
Does
trying
Metal
to get
Man
you
let him go?
cozy.
Nope.
You can just
He just,
sleep
like,
on
kind
his
of, like-
I'm already in
arms.
Sentry, dude. I'm checked out.
He's like,
Metal Man
He-
there
he's-
is. He's just giving you a hug. He's like
It's-
trying to get you all cozy.
Honestly, just sleep like that. It's great. It actually gives you a
it's not,
really good
It's
rest.
not very comfortable.
he's
Oh,
he's
it
trying to
gets comfy
sleep,
after a
slip out of
while.
it.
Yeah. Just relax. It's okay. Once you calm down a little bit, like get your
And you got to
breathing
vibe into
control.
it.
I'm just going to
Yeah.
whisper to Vi and go, maybe a sleep spell is a good incentive.
Oh yeah. I can't sleep on him.
Cool. Roll your hit dice.
Oh shit! Hang on.
Hold on, I got it. No, I don't.
Shit! I gotta do it on the.
You see, he's just struggling, and he's like, while Vi is casting it, Zill.
Oh, I just wanted to say this is kind of like I understand that Zilla's asleep, but I had to say this. Someone should go to Vimbria's room in the morning and
22.
because I understand. Oh, you go. Sorry. Yeah.
he's
I
asleep.
understand you have. Did you slip the note under her door already, Charpok?
I'm going to.
I was going to say. It's hard because I was going to say slip it under the door, but then go back and take it in the morning and be like, I found this in Mistress Vimbria's room. But if you're going to slip it under the door, then you may as well just say, I found this in Mistress Vimbria's room.
Found what in her room?
The envelope, and then when we go down in the meeting,
I've just made the envelope. That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, so that we have proof to show the other people who work in the thing. So we're not just going into the meeting and just being like, all right, yeah, sick, cutting her head off and be like, all right, peace, see ya, and then going.
Yeah.
So like we can be
You're
like,
saying to give it to the maid and then tell them to give it to us.
no, I was
at the
going to
meeting.
say just hold on to it, and just be like, we found this in Mistress Vimbria's room. Remove her gloved hand. We see that her hand is like that, and that we interrogated one of the people who attacked us last night, and they told us that Mistress Fimbria is here. This is the proof. And now we have her head, and we're gone. See ya.
I was literally just going to drop the letter under her door in the morning when she has the meeting, or she thinks that she has the meeting. She sees the letter, is like, oh, they're dead. Perfect. Don't have to do it. We rock up out of surprise, and then we take her out right there and then.
Okay, yeah. Actually, that's probably a better idea.
So, done. I slip the note under the door, and then I head back. Actually, I slip it under, and then I put my ear to the door.
Make a perception check.
We should tell
I
the
will
maids to tell no
guidance
one that we're
myself.
alive.
That's a good idea.
I'm glad I guidance that. That was a 19.
You hear small shuffling, but nothing discernible.
Okay. You know what? Are there rafters above her door? Or in the
There
roof
is,
in this
but
area?
like not enough for you to hide on top of. They're kind of like
Not if-
in the ceiling.
Oh, they're in the ceiling, so it wouldn't be
Yeah.
comfortable.
No.
Yeah, like a hanging beam.
Okay. Will suit of armor nearby in the hallway?
Yes, yeah.
I will hide behind that and chameleon carapace and just sit there and wait until she comes out.
Go on, make a stealth check.
Is that with advantage because of
Yes.
carapace? Where's my stealth? 19.
Cool. How long are you waiting there?
I just waiting there until she comes out. This is my rest now.
Cool. Anybody else got anything else to do, or are you all hitting
yeah.
a sack?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Gwilly.
Oh,
Gwilly's
Gwilly,
got
that's
to do our
right.
thing, yeah.
Cool, yes.
Gwilly's just been completely out of it this whole time. Sorry,
I just want
Gwilly.
to follow up on Ali's idea of telling the maids that
Oh, actually, yeah, just before.
we don't
Yeah, that's
exist.
probably good.
The maid appears and is like, "How may I help you?"
Can you just make sure that we are dead? No, wait, let me word that better. Don't kill us, please. Can you just, like, if anybody asks, we're not here, we're dead.
Okay, if anybody asks, you're not here, you are dead.
Yep.
Can do.
The bad guys took us out. Those 4 guys took us out. Yep. That's all.
Can do.
Thanks. Thank you. Good night.
She kind of like leaves. Gwilly,
Call
so
up in bed.
while all this whole thing's happening, you head to the Crystal Conclave. You see the small lights glittering and glistening through the rock. You see that center crystal structure in the middle of the pond. What would you like to do?
How can I get to the center crystal structure?
You definitely can. If you swim over to it.
Yeah.
Cool. You swim over to it. As it like juts out of the water, there's no like land that it's on. It just kind of comes up from the center pillar. You see this multicolored, beautiful crystal with a large spike that just heads up, probably a good 10 feet above the surface of the water.
Is there any like openings or anything?
You can make a perception check or investigation check.
Beep. Using lucky.
Cool.
16.
16. You kind of like look around. There is no openings in it. No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna try and like see if I can connect in any way to the crystal.
Yeah, cool. The center crystal, or?
Well, mainly the center crystal, but just like opening myself up in general, I guess.
Cool. You lie back and you float on the surface of this water, just kind of almost meditating to the sound of the water, to the sound of these crystals. You almost begin to hear them sing, almost as if they're creating some kind of soft lullaby. You feel yourself impact ground. And you open your eyes. You are in a dark, dark area with all these floating crystals everywhere. Beyond the crystals, all you see is darkness. What do you want to do?
Okay.
You are not where you once were. You don't feel the water at all.
What am I standing? Am I still
You
floating?
are standing on a black floor that almost as if there's a spotlight coming from nowhere, highlights the floor around you.
And if I move? Can I move?
Yeah, you definitely can try.
Well,
You
I would
start.
like to.
Yeah, where are you moving?
I'm just like moving experimentally, taking a few steps or something just to see
You
what.
move within the space that you're within.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Not at this point.
Can I still hear the crystals?
Yes, they echo throughout the room that you're in, kind of
Is
making
there
this
any-
melody of noise.
Is there does all of the surroundings look exactly the same? Like there's no path indication or anything?
There's no path indication. There's just endless darkness, and then like a few like floating crystals that just seem to like move on their own around in the area, creating multicolored like shadows and lights throughout the darkness.
Can I reach any of the crystals, or are they?
You definitely
above me?
can. Yeah. So you reach out and touch one that kind of comes out in front of you, and it like reacts to your touch almost as if there's no gravity in this area. But there's got to be gravity. I mean, you're standing upright. There's something pulling you to the floor. It's then when cutting through the sounds of this melodic, crystal-like song, you hear the crow of a raven just echo throughout the chamber, and the song stops.
Does the raven sound still there?
No, it like single crow, and then just now you're in this silent room.
Are the crystals still there?
They are, yes. They're still floating around.
Right. I would like to try and focus on the crystals again and like see if I can connect or feel anything.
You focus in on the crystals. You can't hear a thing. You feel a presence. 2 presences. Similar to the presences you felt earlier. Behind you.
If I turn around...
You turn to see 2 humanoid figures standing in the darkness about 20, 30 feet apart, looking directly at you. One is this really tall woman with this vine-like wrap that just kind of goes all around her. You can see on the floor at her feet are these 2 large hooves. And she's got these large deer antlers that just come up from her head, almost creating somewhat of like a crown on the top of her head. Flowers and flora everywhere. You look down, seeing her feet, you see like small bits of small flowers, small little plants growing up from the ground around her. You look to the other one. You see this cloaked individual, the cloak itself made out of hundreds of raven feathers. This very dark undergarment that you can barely see. On the face, you see nothing but a white mask, featureless mask.
Hello?
There's no response.
If I walk towards both of them, but not particularly towards either yet,
Yep.
is there any reaction?
As you move forward slowly, they both pivot on the spot, almost like not moving their physical form, pivoting on the spot, facing towards you. To the point where you could walk in between them and they'd be kind of like looking directly at each other's area, but at you in the center.
Yeah. Hi. You want to say anything?
There's no response.
Well, I'll get to like as far as I can go close to them without.
Cool. You're now standing in the center between the 2, about 15 feet apart from both, and they are both still staring.
Okay, and I'm gonna give him a big study and assume I don't notice anything else.
No. You begin to feel your vision like blurring, almost as if fog is coming over your eyes.
I'm gonna walk towards the one that's not a raven.
Cool. As you approach, this matronly-like figure looks down at you and puts out her hand.
Can I take it?
Cool. You wake up back into the Crystal Conclave.
Oh. Okay.
Floating there in the water, you feel a breeze, which is odd because you're underground. You feel this breeze just like wash past your face, and it's refreshing.
And that's all?
That's it.
That's it. Okay, I guess I'll just do my trance in the water then.
Cool. You can get your trance off. Everybody can mark off a long rest for those that are
Oh,
sleeping.
thank God. Thank God.
That sounded like a euphemism.
Cool. You all wake up in the morning. Sol is still hugging this guy, and he's still out like a light.
I could use some milk.
He does, however, get a long rest.
Velgo,
Yeah.
Wait.
you're muted, Geordie.
So,
Hang
to
on,
just tying
so-
up any loose ends, do you guys need me to put a bullet in this guy's head?
I think we hold on to him for the time being, considering he's gone back to full HP, but also that the charm person, was it? Or calm emotions, has worn off. He will be hostile to us. I think
Unless
that...
we give him a bullet to the head
Sure. But
while he's asleep.
he has also had a long rest.
Who?
Does it actually
DM,
make
does a
him-
long rest negate a bullet to the head?
Well, I mean, a bullet to the head only does X amount of damage.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
He is also
Fuck.
evidence for us to use against Vimbria.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I can recharm
He
him.
lives then.
Do you want me to recharm him?
I mean, I'm sure I can just charm him with money. I can just be like, look,
If you
I'll
charm
give you...
him while he's asleep.
I'll give you... I was just gonna say, can I wake him up?
Yeah, so you kind of like shove him, and he's like, "Get me out of here!" And he's like
I said,
fighting.
hey, calm down.
Yep.
I'm here to strike up a deal, okay?
A deal? What kind of deal?
Yes, a deal. Yes, I will give you
Money.
5 gold pieces,
5 gold. I'm
10
getting
gold
tired.
pieces,
Now we're talking. Keep going.
10 gold pieces,
Keep
to-
going.
10 gold pieces,
30.
15,
25.
15.
25.
Can I roll persuasion?
You definitely can.
That was a 14.
20 and you got yourself a deal.
17. I hit him with the.
He's like,
18.
Fine, 18.
Yes.
18 gold pieces. And,
What's the deal?
Yeah, what am I doing?
I would like you to testify against, as a witness, testify against against Vimbria.
Sounds like a plan. A little bit of mutiny.
Wonderful. Cool. 18 gold pieces.
He takes it from you and he's like,
Now can you get the robot to let me go?
Oh.
Soul's not listening.
Could I ready a spell? Could I ready charm person?
Sure.
Just in case he does try to make a runner.
I'm gonna
Ethan?
I'm gonna stick by him, and if he goes for a runner, astral arms and grapple.
Yeah, cool.
So yeah, you all good to release him, Soul?
Cool.
Sick.
Sol releases him and he like kind of brushes his shoulder and he's like,
I'll wait for your signal.
and he just like starts walking down the hallway.
Cool. Actually, no. Can I get him to stay with us?
I mean,
Stay.
I don't want to die, to be honest.
We won't. I mean, we've paid you.
I'll follow 10 feet behind.
Okay. Cool.
Surprised he knows what 10 feet is.
What time?
But I thought Seal
What
was gonna
time is
give
it?
him like 2 gold.
It is now about 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. All right. I would like to head down.
A little bit later than 8, probably like 8:15.
Okay. I would like to head down into the dining hall with what's his face in tow.
Sweet. He orders a big
Did
meal
someone ask his name?
worth of food.
Yeah. What's his name?
Greg.
Greg. I walk down with Greg in tow.
I'm gonna offer my hand out and go, John.
He like puts his hand out.
Greg and
shakes.
John. Just a couple of Aussie blokes meeting each other.
Couple of blokes, couple of
Aussie
guys.
battler.
Couple of dudes being guys.
Cool.
Has Vimbria left her room yet?
No, she hasn't left. Not yet.
Okay.
Do we want to get the drop on her?
Until about maybe you are actually about 8:15. She leaves her room.
So
All
yeah,
right. As soon as she leaves, I just want to Ollie. Ollie, can you hear me?
Yes.
The the bird has left the nest.
Oh, right. Wait, do you have to speak a code when we are like mentally silent?
No, I just thought it was cool, just like,
When they're
youngster, you understand.
I do. It was pretty cool. I do like that. Okay, am I meant to? Do you want me to tell everyone, or what do you want me to do?
Yes. What
Where'd
direction
she
is
go?
she going?
She's
Tim?
heading towards her office.
She's heading towards the office.
Okay, I will. Where's her bedroom then?
DM, tell
Different.
Ollie.
Yeah, almost. You
Tell
follow
Ollie.
a couple of hallways to get to the office.
Okay.
So not in the same direction as like the dining hall.
Nah.
Zil, where was
I'll let
it
them
you
know.
said the meeting was held again?
Oh, I don't know. I assumed it was going to be in the dining hall of the.
I was
or her
halfway.
office.
Nathan didn't tell us.
I don't know. Yeah, I never found out where the meeting was going to be held.
Never mind. He did that on purpose.
Yeah, right.
But did I? Or did I just forget to mention it? Column A? Column B?
Would I know where the meeting's
Is
being
it a
held?
DM secret? Who knows?
Would I know where the meeting's being held?
No, you don't.
Okay.
I mean, you could to use an age-old saying another DM once said to me, you can assume what you'd like.
I assumed it was going to be in the dining hall, but so I head to the dining hall, and I may as well get some breakfast while I'm down here.
Cool.
Oh,
we lost Jordan. He's now a robot.
What?
No,
we lost your video.
How does this keep happening?
I don't know, but you're a robot
Sing
now.
your song.
I am currently having technical difficulties. What
so
the fuck is going on?
So you
Help
head to
me out,
the
please.
dinner hall, and yeah, you guys can get a feed if you'd like to get a feed. And he's back.
He's back.
He's gone. He's back.
Gone.
And you can definitely get a feed if you'd like. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's after you guys get a little bit of food. Greg eats as well. He eats his like fair share. It's probably getting close to about 1:45 by the time food comes out and you guys eat.
Is Vimbria still in her office?
Vimbria is still in her office. At about 15:02, you notice the 3 other heads arrive and walk into her office.
I'm going to
that's
just order
Forik, Sadar, and Reeve.
I'm going to order 2 rare steaks and then just keep them.
That's what I was doing.
I'm just going to keep them aside for Charpok later.
I'll also do that. Then we can both be on his good side.
Cool. Yeah, you guys easily get the steaks.
Now he will love us forever.
So now that would we know? Would Charpok have relayed that information that they were heading into the office?
He told Ali that she was heading towards the office.
I told you.
No, that
guys.
the other heads were heading to.
I don't know. Has he?
Did you tell
What
me?
heads?
The heads of the
The
quarry.
other main people.
Oh, the other 3 people.
Yeah. So Forik, Sidar, and Reeve.
All right. Yeah, I'll relay that.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So.
Oh wait, hold on. I got to think of a code for this.
Oh my god.
The Chimera has attacked the bird's nest.
Sure, why not?
I want to know what that means. Like, I understand what you're trying to convey, but like,
All right, I'll work on my codes. But the other 3 people they've come into our office. The other people we were
how the
investigating.
Chimera?
And the Chimeras have 3 heads. Do you
Whatever.
not
Code received. Thank you, Chopper.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
He's not in your.
How do you, soldier?
I appreciate the
Captain, my
passing of
captain.
information.
I'll find more codes when I'm not
gonna quickly
sick.
go pee.
Well, everyone knows that they are in the office.
Cool. Sweet. So you relay that she's in the office and the others have reached the office. Whereabouts are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?
I can't do anything. I'm not there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill out.
Cool.
Am I back?
Yes. So you arrive at the dining hall after coming to the front door. They lead you to the rest of your group. You
Do
feel
I
free
notice
to
anything
have food
different?
as well if you want to have food.
Do I notice anything different about him?
Make a insight check. Or religion check.
17.
No.
Alright, I'm back.
Hey, back. I'm Nathan.
So what's the go? What's happening?
So, Gwilly's just re-arrived to the group.
Mm-hmm.
I just
and
quit the
I'm
campaign
asking
just to
where
make
we're
dad
going.
jokes.
We are heading up to Vimbria's office.
Cool. You guys head to Vimbria's office.
Mm-hmm.
Map.
Ooh, map.
You guys are now
Oh fuck.
You guys are now at the front door of Vimbria's office. You can hear the soft talkings of people behind the door.
I would like to dramatically. Venos, you're muted, but also you go first.
Oh, I'm just gonna operate my greatsword.
Okay.
Just so I'm ready.
I would like to burst in like Phoenix Wright style and be like, objection!
Cool.
As I burst through the door.
You burst through the door.
Let me move my character token.
And you see all of the heads as well as Vimbria herself currently chilling. They're just chilling. You see them all look in your direction as you approach. You see Vimbria kind of has a cocky smile, but then sees Zill and then goes back to her like her demeanor, and
Give
she's
her a
like,
wink.
You see her against her desk, sitting upright against her desk is her greatsword. You can kind of sense this little bit of unease now that you guys are here. And you hear Vimbria go, "So, we are here to outwit them all." And then she pulls the greatsword out from the side of the desk and points it towards Reeve. And then she's like, "You will pay for what you have done to this company."
Could I please cast a spell?
You
upon
definitely
seeing this?
can.
I cast Vortex Warp on the sword, the greatsword.
Yeah.
I would like to Vortex Warp the greatsword out of her hand. And,
Cool, where to?
I just would like to Vortex. Yeah, sure. Actually, yeah, sick. Yeah, I Vortex Warp it into Venos's hand.
Cool. As it hits Venos's hand, it disappears.
I've grabbed it. Oh, no!
Bitch.
You see her, she kind of like looks up and she's like, "What are you doing? I thought you said it was Reeve."
Well, some interesting information came to light last night, and as I stepped to the side, Greg walks in behind me.
He's just like, "Hiya, boss." And then she's like, "You incompetent fools! You do not know what you have done." And with that, she'll summon her greatsword into her hand.
Ah, fuck. I thought I was being so cool, but I just wasted a second on the spell slot.
I was gonna say I was gonna go up to the three heads and then just kind of start backing them out.
Cool. They look like scared and confused. And then Vimbria goes, and then Vimbriard goes, "Boys, it's time to take out the trash." And then from the corners of the room, you guys see coming out of invisibility are some guards.
Oh, shit. Time to grow big.
I'm going to grow big.
You are now surrounded
Big boy.
by multiple people. Vimbria says, "Get them. Kill the glory heads." And with that, we're going to go back into combat.
Initiative.
Welcome to combat.
Should I get my Giant's Might off, Nate, or not?
You would just
The
have...
bonus action?
Yes.
Perfect.
Let me make you big boy.
Thanks, buddy.
2 by 2.
Oh, fuck. I'm in the wall.
You're in a wall!
Can you pick me up one time before you do this?
Can I also have time to pick up Ollie?
No, you cannot. So
I have
everybody,
time to stop
initiative,
climbing.
please.
This is going to be a big battle.
Read
So I'll
out.
start
Read
off
out.
with Azoth.
17.
17. Venos.
That would be a 22.
22. Chapok.
Measly 6.
6. Ali.
14.
14. By
10.
10. Sounds so unenergetic. Oh, no, not that. That's not what I want. Oopsies. Sol.
How much?
18.
What are you doing moving around the room?
What do I have to roll to summon Dicky Needles?
Zill.
I got a 22.
And last but not least, Gwilly.
7.
7. Cool. Sweet. We are going to begin combat. If I can get rid of all of these Discord pop-ups. Cool. So beginning with a train bandit. He is going to run up and make an attack against Reeve.
Fuck.
Which is a... let me load my encounter.
We have done you.
Oh, Reeves a hefty boy. He's a training guy. Surely he can hold his own.
He looks like a dweeb, dude.
Oh, that's not
Real
it.
twink energy.
It's because you're giant.
You're like...
I'm looking down at everyone. Just, I think you all look so dweeby.
He swings his greatsword, hits, and Reeve falls to the floor.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck me. Alright.
We have done goofed.
He's dead.
Jesus.
dead or
Venos, you are up.
He's unconscious.
So I will move my 30 feet.
Yep.
And then I will, in a move that surprises no one, cast darkness on myself.
Okie doke.
What? How big is that?
So it is a 15-foot sphere.
Okay.
But in saying that, he probably...
What? Oh, I can totally see.
Does it block our
And-
vision though?
Yes. But it also blocks their vision, so it's a win-win. And that's all I'm going to do for now.
Cool. Zill, you are up.
Would I know? Say, if I were to cast a spell, would I know if where what's her face is the girl next to the guy who just went down?
Citra? Citra?
Oh,
Sorry, ask again.
Yeah. If I was to cast a spell on her,
Here, it's in my thing.
Cider.
The stream camera's all fucky.
Oh, what did I do?
Fucky
It's because I did that. Whoopsies.
Oh, fuck you.
That was my bad. I was trying to respond to somebody, and...
Sorry.
Yeah, you should be.
Cider.
Cider? Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
what was your question?
Would
You
I,
know where
would I be able
Cider
to?
is?
Would I know where she is to cast a spell on her?
You would know where she was. So yes.
So I would be able to cast a spell on her.
Yeah.
Okay, I cast Vortex Warp.
Cool. Save?
And so she can... It's a Constitution saving throw, or she can choose to fail.
Well, she fails anyway.
Okay, cool. So I warp her... Of your choice that you can see within range. Okay, cool. I'm gonna teleport her out the door.
Out of the door?
There you are.
Cool.
Like, out into the hallway.
Sweet. After Gwilly or before Gwilly?
I'd probably say to the
between?
right. To the right. One right of that. No, one
that's
right of that
left.
space.
Yeah. There?
Up.
Okay.
Up and up again. One more. There we go. Yeah, that's good.
Cool.
Just there is where I would teleport her to. Cool.
So she like blinks back in, and Gwilly, you see her just appear out of nowhere, and she's like frantic, looking at the lot of you.
Yeah. So that's cool. That's my turn.
Cool. That brings us to a train bandit's turn, who is going to run up to old mate Foric and make an attack roll, which hits. Foric falls to the floor.
Are they unconscious or are they dead?
They are unconscious.
It's alright, surely we have a cleric who can bring him back.
Surely we've got somebody with Revivify, with diamonds, right? That ends that guy's turn. Sol, you are up.
I use Revivify. Oh, I don't have any diamonds. Fuck. Yeah, well, I mean, I would have healed that guy, but now I can't see them because of certain darkness. So I'll just come in here and sling a fire at Vimbrio.
Go ahead.
Get vimmed.
Get vimmed, bro.
That's a 26 to hit. I really should have done a bigger spell. That was a great roll. 12 points of fire damage.
12, cool.
And I think I will bring up my fire spirit.
Cool. Whereabouts are you placing it?
Towards the bandits on my left, but like right next to the one closest.
Like there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, so he will take 2d somethings of fire damage.
Go ahead.
9 points of fire damage.
9 points, cool.
Yes.
Sweet. It's at that point. Fimbri is gonna. You end your turn?
Yeah.
Fimbri is gonna use a legendary action.
Oh, good.
As she takes that hit, you see. Oh wait, no, sorry, she's not gonna do that yet. Am I?
Oh, boo.
Oh, it's
that
his
ends your
one
turn?
DM. Oopsie.
That's it. That's all you got.
So it is Train Bandit's turn. Who's going to run, not being able to see anybody else, run up to Big Boy and make an attack with his scimitar, which is a 17 to hit.
Sorry, my thing crashed. Shield.
Shield. So you clench your gauntlet?
Yeah.
Yep, you clench your gauntlet and it just like ricochets off. You see that blackish veins creep down your arm and then back into the gauntlet. That ends his turn. Azoth, you are up.
He kind of fucked my plan up.
Payback and backhand him. Shoo fly.
Can I? Nah, fuck. Yep, alright, cool. I'm gonna take a swing at the guy who hit me.
Go ahead.
Swing.
$17.
Hit.
Uh, 14 points of glaive damage.
That's enough. You swing wide and this guy just goes flying to the side of the sofa.
If I've got extra attack, can can you have movement in between that, or it's got to be attack after attack?
Yeah, as long as you take the attack action, I'm happy to have movement in between.
Sick. In that case, I'm going to sneak here, and I'm going to send a frost breath up to hit the 2 above me.
Go ahead.
Nice.
So what's that? Dex save?
Dex save.
Okay, I'll start off with the one closest. 19 to hit.
Succeeds.
And then the one further away is a 12.
Fails.
Cool.
Be 9. So 14 points is the full damage, so old mate takes half.
So 7.
Yep.
Cool.
That's it.
Sweet. That's enough to get rid of the guy at the back. So he just kind of like evaporates almost into.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job.
That end your turn?
Thanks, Matt. That's it.
Cool. Train Bandit's turn.
I'm not super. The ones that I really want for my birthday, I'll send you.
Jordy, we can hear you.
Jordy, we can hear
Sorry, sorry.
The ones I want for my birthday.
The earrings. Ash's looking at earrings for my birthday.
So the one in front of the Wildfire Spirit is going to pull out his scimitar and go for a multi-attack against your Wildfire Spirit. So first one is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, pretty sure that hits.
Cool.
Yeah,
that
that
does 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Next one is another 17 to hit.
Yep.
Which is 7 points of slashing damage.
Yep.
And then last one is a 15 to hit.
Yep.
Which does 8 points of slashing damage. As he's just like carving through. Cool. That ends his turn. That brings us to Ali.
Okay, so alright. I'm gonna move. Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna move over here and just throw my dagger at the one to the right. I wouldn't get sneak attack on this though, unless they somehow haven't seen me.
Real silver, not sterling silver.
Is your sneak attack silver or
I'll put some
sterling
money
silver?
I think it's sterling silver.
Did I not mute?
No, I think we're hearing you through Asher.
No, I was muted. I was definitely muted.
Is it coming through my?
No, it was definitely going through Asher, I think.
It's going through
Anyway,
Asher.
Ali, what's
it's
up?
showing up on Ash's one.
So
I don't get sneak attack.
You
do
do
I?
not, no.
No. So first dagger is a 9 to hit.
You're attacking the one that Azoth was attacking?
Yeah, to my right.
Cool.
Like
Yep.
there.
Misses. So you throw it and it just impacts the wall and does the.
But it doesn't because it would just after that.
Yeah, well then it just.
Ugh. And my
La,
second
la, la.
one. My second one also doesn't. Hang on. 7. 11 to hit.
Misses. So that one misses as well. Do you end your turn?
They're just gonna. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Cool. So that brings us to Train Bandit, who is going to come up and make a multi-attack against Azoth with his scimitar. First one is a 15 to hit.
Misses.
Next one is a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Last one is a 19 to hit. Still got shield?
No, hits anyway.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Only dealing 4 points of slashing damage as he misses as you step to the left. He spears, step to the right, and then he just impacts your leg.
Oh, and doesn't shield last the whole round?
It
Yeah, I
does.
only got a
to the right.
+2 with the glove, but not a plus.
Ah, okay.
So it would hit me anyway.
Cool. and that ends his turn. Vimbria is turn. She's
Vimbria
going
is
to Vimbria is turn.
Is turn.
Is that Vimbria? Or is the
You're
one-
muted.
The one at the back
Wow.
is Vimbria.
Oh my.
She is going to point her blade towards where Sol is standing and be like, "Do you want to dance? Well, let's dance." And she is going to manifest an echo.
Oh,
Is an
fucking
echo
Echo
Knight.
Knight.
Oh, fuck.
How lovely.
Right in front of Sol.
I hate
Cool.
that for us.
She
Astral banger.
Easy threesomes, but without.
yeah. Wow.
Sorry, buddy.
Had to diffuse the situation.
Yes. Anyway. She is then going to step around the darkness and stand there, ending her turn. And it is there that we will end tonight's session.
Oh.
Right.
Right
Oh.
at the realization of magic.
Realization of magic.
So, sorry to cut halfway through combat, but I really wanted to get to that point and then continue on. So we'll pick up next time, halfway through this first round of combat. It should hopefully keep all the things. If not, I'm going to take a photo of it just in case. Thank you for everybody that joined in. Thank you for everybody that played. Thank you to my players. Again, if
No
you haven't checked it
problemo.
out already, we have a Discord, we have a Facebook, we have a YouTube, we also have a...
Don't even advertise the Facebook at this time.
Yeah, I just do it because it's on our thing, so maybe I should just get rid of it.
Send them all to
I
our
use it.
Twitter because that's where we're most active.
Oh, I've seen that.
Instagram.
Instagram.
Instagram, Discord.
Recommend it because we got some like character bios and like little bits and pieces there, all done by our glorious Samela Anderson.
Well, I've noticed that Placid from our chat has been active in our Discord, sending their little guy, Teak. So that's pretty cool too.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Little Teak, I like him.
Yeah, feel free to do what you would like. Do what you like. I
what
don't
you
know what
want.
I'm saying.
Just have fun.
Yeah,
you know,
just
guys?
have fun.
Send us
Like,
more
just,
of your guys.
Yeah, send
Like
us more
vibing and
characters and shit. That'd
Have
be
a
great.
beautiful time.
But yeah, thank you for coming. Thank you for playing. Does anybody else have anything before we finish off?
No. All good.
Are we
raiding
today?
tonight, Raid Master Reese?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
we're-
gonna be away next week.
Oh
I'll be
yeah.
away for
So
next
our
session.
unfortunate Zil
We're not going to have our captain.
is not
Yeah.
going
Oh,
to
no.
be here
Captain.
next session. We will organize a replacement of some description, hopefully.
I'll replace you. I'll play you.
Yeah, we will discuss it.
Yeah,
I love
But
that.
yes, I will unfortunately be away next session.
he
And
will
then
be
we will get married.
in
That's what I do in my.
the new of Zealand.
Yeah, Zilland. I'm going to New
Zealand. Going to New
Zealand.
Zealand.
Wow.
Okay, you can leave now.
Honestly, kind of how they say it too, which is hilarious.
Yeah, New Zealand.
So do we have a raid place, Mr.
Yes.
Reese?
We're raiding Phoenixy Wacky or Phoenix Eye Wacky. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, they've been playing D&D for about an hour and a half, so we're just going to go over there and have
Cool.
a quick say hello.
While the time is going down, I'd like to just quickly acknowledge what's going on in our chat at the moment. Yes, we should totally do a beach episode. 100%.
Yeah, speech episode.
It's that anime filler episode.
Okay,
yeah, anime
so
filler episode, like a
We're
flashback.
all gonna get on Fiverr and get the Zil swimsuit art.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Is that where he's finally going to lose his virginity?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so thank you again. Happy Good Friday. Have a good Easter break for those that celebrate it. Have a good Easter break for those that don't celebrate it. And yeah, I guess have fun.
I will have you all know that I only bought $60 worth of pierogies for like Polish Easter.
Delicious.
Let's go over and say hello.
Bye bye.
That's right.
Bye.
See yas.
See yas. Bye.